House of Unspeakable Secrets. Leslie Phillips in Ernest Dudley's 8-part comic strip thriller. Episode 1, codename Yusuf.
Hotel Alsterpalast, guten Abend.
Hotel Alsterpalast, Hamburg. Major Selby here, speaking from London.
Yes, Herr Major.
Is Mr. Hilaire there?
Herr Hilaire? No, he has gone to the opera. It is Bridget Carves in the very middle.
Oh, yes, I see. I'll phone again, half an hour.
Very good, Herr Major. I will give Herr Hilaire your message.
What a voice. No wonder all Hamburg's gone wild over Bridget Carves.
Yes, even from the side of the stage, it sounds marvelous.
From the side, the front, any way you like, Mr. Hilaire. She's very sexy. But then, of course, you know all about that. But now is our chance to get along to our dressing room. Come on.
You sure it'll be all right, Eric? What's the matter?
The man, there, in the stage box.
What about him?
Look how he's staring at Fräulein Carves.
Well, every man in the theatre's staring at her.
Not the way he is.
Who is he?
He's gone.
So, yes.
Well, he'd better go also. Come on. Make sure no one's in there.
Who should be there? Her dresser was in the wings.
Come on, then.
No one here.
They have to work fast.
Should I turn the key?
Nein.
But suppose someone comes in.
Oh, we say I am an electrician. I'm mending a fuse.
Yeah, how about me?
You should worry. The famous hairdresser Hilaire from London.
But I'm supposed to be waiting for Bridget at the hotel.
Intimate little supper in her suite, of course.
Well, that's part of what I was sent to Hamburg for.
And I thought it was because she would allow no one but the great Hilaire touch a hair of her head.
Oh, that's true as well.
Anyhow, this little gadget we're looking for, where's she hidden it?
Her makeup box.
Very cunning.
Yes, the side of the box pulls out.
Achtung! Thought I heard someone. What do we do? They've gone.
Now I know what a cold sweat feels like.
You have to learn to expect this.
I'm learning. Don't disturb her makeup. You just pull the side out. There you are.
The little gadget that can tell so much.
You've got the replica to put in its place?
Of course, here it is.
Good.
There you are. It's exactly. She won't know the difference.
Not until it's too late.
You take the other.
I can play it back at the hotel.
Too bad if it is lifetime music. Listen.
She stopped.
I look as if I'm fixing this light. You fuss over that way.
Right.
Anyone here?
You are looking for Miss Carves?
Guten Abend. This is Fräulein Carves' dressing room.
It is her name on the door.
So, my name is Weber, drama critic for the Hamburger Zeitung.
I'm the stage electrician. There's trouble with this light.
We saw you watching the show.
You saw me?
You were in the stage box.
This is Herr Hilaire, Fräulein Carves' hairdresser. The famous hairdresser from London.
Of course, Herr Hilaire. It has been in the papers. You are staying at the same hotel as Fräulein Carves.
Yes.
You are a friend, nicht wahr? You have known Fräulein Carves long?
Yeah, since she came to London a year ago.
Oh, that was before her South American tour.
Yes.
That was also a triumph. Rio de Janeiro, for example.
Yes.
So, Fräulein Carves is on the stage. I will return later and hope she will see me.
I'm sure she will.
What is he after?
I don't know.
I did not like the bit he got in about Rio de Janeiro. Weber, did he call himself?
On the Hamburger Zeitung.
I will check up on him.
But wouldn't he expect us to do that?
He could be trying to double bluff.
Ah.
You don't know much about German agents, do you?
This is the first time I've been quite so involved.
They go in for psychology so much the stuff runs out of our ears.
Really?
With the British and Americans, it is gadgets, no?
Gadgets?
Hidden microphones, two-way mirrors. And now the Russians, when in doubt, sudden death. But with us, it's double bluff. And double bluff, and double... But let's get out of here. I can phone that newspaper from the stage door.
I'll get back to the hotel.
And the best of British luck. Is that not how you say it?
Sometimes.
Here we are. No one using the stage doorman's phone. Look outside. There's a bit of a fog coming up.
It seems pretty bad.
Can I help you, mynheer?
I want to use your telephone. Give me the directory.
Here you are.
I'm wondering how I'll get back to my hotel.
Better look out for a taxi.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, don't go yet. I shan't be a minute telephoning. I'll tell you what I found out.
I'd like to know if he really is an imposter.
Here's the number. Hamburger Zeitung.
What a fog. I'll never get a taxi in this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Tom.
So sorry, this fog.
zie maar iemand zit bij een prostituee.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Hilaire?
Hello?
There you are. I've spoken to the paper. The drama critic is called Weber. But he happens to be in Berlin.
Berlin? You mean not here in Hamburg at all?
And the question is, where is this one from?
Where?
Yes, and who?
Who?
He is an agent. Where from? Moscow?
Not so loud. I thought I heard... Hey, listen. What? Weber, or whatever his name is.
He was hiding there, listening.
I bumped into someone in the fog. It must have been Weber.
Perhaps he only heard that we know he's a phony dramatic critic.
I hope you're right.
You must get back to your hotel. You want a taxi?
In this fog?
We will get you one.
This I have to see.
Taxi! Here you are. Taxi.
How did you do that?
It is nothing.
Ja, mynheer.
Hotel Ulster Palace, please.
Jawohl.
In you get.
Aren't you going back to the theatre?
No, I think I will come with you. They can manage without me for half an hour.
But I'll be all right.
Of course, of course.
Well, then.
All the same, accidents can happen in fog.
He's driving slowly enough.
It wasn't the driver I worry about.
What, you mean the fake Weber?
That and just a sixth sense. When you've been in this game as long as I have.
I haven't noticed anything playful about it so far.
The fog is lifting a little.
Yes, we're going a little faster.
Hamburg fog is patchy always. It's the river and the lakes. But I was going to say, there are compensations.
Compensations?
About this job.
Oh, yes.
Fräulein Karls, for example.
Yeah, you do let your imagination go to your head. To tell you the truth, I can't help feeling I've played her a dirty trick.
She'd have done the same to you.
I suppose so. All the
Just
same...
because she happens to be a very attractive woman. Really. You must learn it doesn't pay to be sentimental. Not in this dirty business.
I'm sure. I shouldn't have told you.
You'd be wiser to keep your feelings to yourself.
I'll remember. It'd be too bad if Major Selby got to know about them.
Selby?
It slipped out. It's a name I'm not supposed to mention.
Selby? The big brain in London.
You know as well as I do, that's the sort of question you don't ask.
Okay, forget it. It was just natural curiosity. Tom, that's fine.
Who is?
Weber. There. See him?
Yes, it is.
I'll stop the taxi and follow him. Halten. You go on to the hotel.
Yep. All right.
See you later.
Yes.
Must not lose him in the fog.
Good luck. Oh. All right, driver. Hotel Ulster Palace.
Guten Abend, Herr Hilaire.
Guten Abend. A key, please.
There are two messages for you.
Oh.
Herr Major Selby phoned you from London.
Major Selby?
He will phone again, he said. And Herr Weber was asking for you.
Weber? When was this?
No. He said he would wait for you here, but I do not see him anywhere.
I don't see how you could.
He was sitting over there.
He must have got tired waiting.
I hope he's not gone up to your room.
Yes, so do I.
I will phone up to you if he returns. You will be in your room.
I suppose so, yes. And you'll put Major Selby through?
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Danke schön, Herr Hilaire.
the door, there's a draft.
Eric, how did you get up here?
Sorry if I startled you.
I was just wondering if Weber might be waiting for me.
Weber?
Yes, they told me downstairs that he called. Did you lose him in the fog?
Yes, but you don't have to worry about him. Let me see the gadget, please.
What?
From Bridget Carr's dressing room.
Why, you afraid I've lost it?
It would be too bad for you. You have it. I think I should check it before you take it on to London.
You mean make sure it isn't a lot of leichter tan music, hmm?
Now, see. I just plug in this earpiece, touch this tiny button, and it's playing back okay.
Major Selby's phoning me.
Quiet. I can't hear. This is dynamite.
What's the message?
I can actually hear Joseph's voice.
Oh?
I can hear him speaking to Bridget Carr. Joseph himself, his own voice.
Yes, is it really? Who is Joseph?
He's in Rio de Janeiro. She met him there, Bridget Carr's. Joseph, it's the code name. You do not know.
Joseph? Rio de Janeiro? Code name?
You mean Major Selby has not told you?
Major Selby?
You are new to all this. Perhaps he thinks it best that you do not know too much.
Well, he's phoning me. Look, the fake Weber, he asked about Bridget in Rio de Janeiro.
I told you don't have to worry about Weber. He is unimportant.
Oh, all right.
We are all unimportant. Little cogs in big wheels, quickly worn out, easily replaced. This little gadget, you do not let it out of your sight.
Trust me. You're going.
I have checked it is okay.
You won't wait for the Major's phone call? I mean, he might like a word with you.
It is not necessary.
That'll be in now. You better wait. Hello? Oh, yes, Bridget. It isn't him.
I can hear that.
Hello, you have someone with you.
No, Bridget. At least, I mean...
I hear you speak with them. You have got a woman.
No, I haven't really.
I hear you speak with her.
No, really. You're not a woman, are you? Say something. Sound like a waiter.
Think it's a cabby swat or the vice my hair.
Yeah, thanks. Did you hear that, Bridget? The waiter asking me to, whatever it was.
Okay, Hilaire. I'm sorry I sound jealous, but you are so attractive. I'm phoning from my dressing room just to say I will not be long. You are waiting for me.
Oh, yes.
I will hurry as quick as I can. In an hour's time, friend. I must go now. They are calling me. Auf Wiedersehen,
You... Dear, I'm sorry about that.
Do not apologize. Well, I will be on my way.
But the other call should be through any minute.
I will not wait. Good night.
Good night.
A very, very good night.
What does he mean by that? Hello?
Hilaire?
Yes.
Major Selby for you from London.
Oh, thank you.
That you?
Yes.
I'm speaking from London.
I can hear you very clearly. You might be next door.
Of course you can hear me very clearly. This is a special call. I'm reaching you by radio wavelength so no one can tap us.
Oh.
It's safer than a scramble job. Now listen, you've got to get out.
Get out?
Out.
But I've only just got here. By the way, Eric's just gone.
Eric?
He's checked it.
Check what?
The gadget. You know. I've got it.
Of course you've got it. That's what I sent you to Hamburg for. And don't damn well lose it.
I won't.
Or it's the chop.
Chop?
That's why you've got to move. Fast.
Now? This very minute?
Yes.
From the hotel?
From Hamburg, you idiot. Get out.
Oh, all right. I can't see why.
Look in the wardrobe and you'll see.
In the wardrobe?
Get out. That's an order. Get out. Now.
Look in the wardrobe? What's he talking about? Who's there?
Herr Hilaire,
Yes?
wir werden die Kriminalpolizei anrufen.
I don't speak German.
No. We are from Hamburg, C-18.
Police?
Ja. Sie sind verhaftet.
Eh?
You will come with us.
Oh, will I?
Sie sind verhaftet.
What is all this?
Mord.
Mord who?
Mord. Murder, Herr Hilaire.
Murder? You're out of your mind. What are you doing?
We must find the body.
Well, you won't find it in the wardrobe. I've just looked. Well, what I mean is, why should you think there's a body in here anywhere?
There is nothing.
What did I tell you?
We will look in the bathroom. Jawohl.
Well, you won't find a body in there either.
Herr Hilaire?
What?
So, you know nothing.
I told you there wasn't a... Eric.
Mord. Stabbed to death.
Eric. Where did you get him?
Me? I didn't kill him.
Sie müssen kommen mit auf der Polizeiwache.
You will come with us to police headquarters.
But I know nothing about this.
You know enough. You killed him. Go.
But there must be some mistake. Besides, I have a supper engagement.
You can tell your story at CID. We have a car downstairs. You are under arrest.
Why are you driving so fast? It's dangerous in this fog.
My colleague is used to it.
Sie können sich mir anvertrauen.
Trust him.
I didn't realize the police station was all this way.
We're not taking you to the police station, Herr Hilaire.
What? What do you mean? You're up to some trick.
Do not get excited. You are in safe hands.
Hey, arrested for a murder I haven't done. Driven by a maniac through a foggy night to somewhere I don't know.
We are just arriving at the railway station.
Railway station?
The fog has stopped all flights from the airport.
But where am I going?
We will see you safe aboard the North Express en route for London. Our orders are to get you out of Hamburg fast.
You mean all this is in aid of some plan?
We know nothing. We obey. That is all.
You didn't believe I killed Eric at all.
The CID are taking care of that.
Well, aren't you and your friends CID?
Ja, wir werden die CID.
A special department.
Ah, der Hauptbahnhof.
Here we are. The railway station.
Oh, it's better than the police station, I suppose.
I will see you to the train.
Thank you, and thanks to your friend for the most uncomfortable drive I've ever had.
Auf Wiedersehen, Herr Hilaire.
Auf Wiedersehen.
We must hurry. We have only a few seconds. Follow me. The North Express is already in.
Yeah, right.
There will be someone on the train.
Oh?
To see that you are taken care of. Oh, you understand.
Thanks.
So, auf Wiedersehen, Herr Hilaire.
You're off? Auf Wiedersehen, and thank you very much, I suppose.
And I will not forget to give Fräulein Karl your message that you were called away.
Eh? Oh,
Leave it to me.
compartment.
Mr. Hilaire.
Eric! But I thought you were...
No trouble to think. He can so easily prove fake.
But just now I saw you in the bathroom. Dead, I told you.
It is all part of the game.
Don't you play it a bit rough?
One has to think quickly, act quickly.
You mean Major Selby and you were in this together?
You were in a trap. We got you out of it. Leave it at that and forget it ever happened.
I see. Don't ask any questions because I won't get any answers.
This is your compartment. Number K10.
First class. Well, that's something.
You didn't have time to pack, so you'll find everything you need for the night.
Thank you. Pajamas, dressing gown, toothbrush. What else do you do?
Bitte?
A stage electrician, murdered bodies, sleeping car attendant? Very versatile.
One becomes used to doing any jobs. Come along to the dining car when you're ready. Or perhaps you'd like to rest a little.
It has been quite an exhausting evening.
So, if there's anything you want, press the button.
Thanks.
Okay, Mr. Hilaire.
Don't you really? Vapor. What the...
Yes, it's fake.
Fake theatre critic.
But this night is real.
What the... Why, you... The window.
What's going on here?
You said he wasn't... What? It was Weber.
Huh?
He came at me with a knife.
I never saw him get on the train.
But he just got off. During the fight, I got him into the corridor. He fell against the window, you see, and it was open.
Better shut it.
Yes, I don't suppose he'll come back.
Oh, no. But there's the draft. We'd better get back into your compartment. What's happened?
Well, I was half asleep. The door opens. I thought it was... Oh, well, He nearly got me.
But he did not.
My luck was in. Well, I sort of know a bit of judo.
Judo? An expert?
I'm only a beginner.
You don't know your own strength?
I can't believe it's happened.
It happened.
I suppose he must have been killed.
Probably broke his neck.
Oh, poor devil.
I fill your wash basin. You have a wash and brush up?
Oh, thanks. Awfully.
Then come along and eat, and a good bottle of wine.
The steak, mein Herr, it was not overdone. It is to your satisfaction?
Very good, thanks.
And the wine, is it the right temperature?
Excellent, excellent.
Like,
Everything all right, Mr. Hilaire?
Fine, Eric, thanks.
Quite got over the little shock.
Yes, yes.
Very good. I'll be around.
I wonder, might I sit here?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I'm not disturbing.
Not at all.
I prefer not dining alone.
Yes.
You're English, too.
Yes.
For a moment, I thought you might be French, perhaps.
Oh, really?
You have that sort of elegance.
My mother is French.
I expect that explains it.
Guten Abend, Fräulein. Womit kann ich dienen?
I don't understand you.
It's all right, madame. I speak English.
I would like some consommé.
Consommé?
And could I have, a mushroom omelette?
Mushroom omelette? Thank you, madame.
Rather bored, not knowing their language. Do you speak German?
I'm afraid I don't.
You speak French, of course.
Ah, oui.
I have a feeling I've seen you before, perhaps at some party in London.
I don't know.
You go to many parties?
A few.
They bore you, maybe. People bore you.
No, I like meeting people. If I didn't, I wouldn't be much use in my job.
What you do?
I'm a hairdresser. I have my salon in Berkeley Square.
Of course, you are Hilaire. My friends rave about
Oh,
you.
thank you.
My name is Caress Never.
Oh,
I've been promising myself I will come and see you one day.
your hair is quite lovely, if I may say so.
No, not really. But I'm sure you could work wonders.
Well, nothing will give me greater pleasure.
Madame's consommé?
Thank you.
Danke.
You're on your way back to London.
Yes,
Must be thrilling for you to have built yourself up into such a success.
I really owe so much to my mother.
Really?
Yes, oh, she's been wonderful.
I was reading about you in one of the glossy magazines. Didn't it call your salon the House of Unspeakable Secrets?
Journalists will say anything for a sensational story.
Oh, no, but you do guard many secrets. The secrets of feminine beauty. And your clients must often take you into their confidence. Almost as much as if you were their doctor.
You're exaggerating.
You know they tell you things they wouldn't tell their husbands or their lovers. Society women, film stars, politicians and VIPs' wives.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, sure, you're not a bit like a hairdresser, are you?
No?
No. Charming without being flashy. So quiet and unassuming. And, well, I'm sure you're very, shall we say, virile.
Well,
Am I embarrassing you?
No. No, it's just that your soup is getting cold.
Oh, I've forgotten about it. Anyway, it's nice talking to you.
Oh, madame?
I haven't begun my soup yet.
Nein, it is not that. There is some trouble about your sleeping compartment.
My sleeping compartment.
The attendant says, would you come and see him, that there's some mistake.
But what mistake can there be?
Well, it is that you've been given the wrong compartment. You are K11?
Yes, that's right. K11.
Well, if you could just speak with the attendant.
Oh, all right.
What a nuisance.
Will you forgive me? I won't be a moment.
I'll order you some fresh soup.
Thank you.
More consommé? Yeah, I get some freshly hot.
Thank you.
Oh, what has happened?
What, Eric?
To the beautiful blonde who was sitting here.
You saw her.
One could hardly miss. I saw her sit at your table, though there were others empty.
There's some mix-up over her sleeping compartment. She should be back by now. K11.
What is it?
Her number, K11. Next to me.
Yours is K10.
Just occurred to me. Perhaps there's some mistake over mine.
No, you're K10, definitely.
I'd better go and see what's going on.
I'll come with you. This is
compartment K11.
K11, that's it.
Is she in?
Not at home.
It's locked. It's locked.
Perhaps she's in and,
It's all right. So, must have stuck. Not here.
where is she?
Let's look in yours.
What?
She may have made a mistake.
Mistake?
Come on.
Miss Neville.
Hanging.
Yeah, quick, get her down. Look, I'll take her weight.
Yeah. You, no, hold her still. No, it's your dressing gown coat.
It isn't mine. I mean,
Lift her higher.
Yes, I've got her. All right?
Is she free?
Yes. How about? Yes. Lay her flat. All right?
Yeah.
Is she dead?
No, she's alive.
You sure?
Her pulse is going.
We were just in time.
She's almost gone. Breathing nearly stopped. Try the kiss of life.
Yeah, what?
Try the kiss of life. Come on.
Yeah, all right.
Breathe hard.
Yeah.
Hard. Wunderbar.
She's breathing. Yes. I think she's kissing me back.
I expect she's enjoying it.
You. She's trying to speak. Yes.
What did she say?
I can't quite catch, but...
Yosef. What does she say?
She's saying Yosef. Yosef.
In episode 1 of The House of Unspeakable Secrets, Hilaire was played by Leslie Phillips, Selby by Simon Lack. In tune with Radio 2 and Radio 1. The House of Unspeakable Secrets. Leslie Phillips in Ernest Dudley's 8-part comic strip thriller. Episode 2, Find the Lady. That well-known Mayfair hairdresser, Hilaire, is returning to London from Hamburg by the Nord Express. Hilaire is also a secret agent on his first assignment, and on the train meets an attractive blonde. Later, he finds her in his sleeping compartment, half strangled.
You. She's trying to speak.
Yes. What did she say?
I can't quite catch, but...
Yosef. What does she say?
She's saying Yosef. Yosef.
Yosef? What the devil?
She must know something.
What happened? Someone tried to kill you.
We found you in here, hanging by my dressing gown cord.
Who would want to kill me? It's a good question.
Can't you remember anything about it?
This isn't my sleeper.
No, it's mine. Yours is next door, K11. You nearly strangled.
He saved you with a kiss of life.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it was nothing. That is, it was a pleasure.
He did look as if he was quite enjoying it.
Yeah. Can't you tell us what happened?
Someone seemed to come out of a compartment behind me, and that's all I know.
What about Joseph? You know him?
Joseph? I don't know anybody called that. Or perhaps it was some person I'd heard of, and it had stuck in my mind.
Could be, Fräulein...
I'm not German, I'm English. The name is Caress Neville.
Miss Neville, then?
Oh, that sort of thing happens, doesn't it? A name getting stuck in one's head.
Yeah. We'd better see you back to your own compartment.
Yes, I'll go to bed.
suppose it is my sleeper after all this.
I think you'd better settle for it.
Oh, very peculiar, I must say.
Very peculiar.
Well, here we are.
Good.
And I've locked your door.
Yes, you should.
I wonder why whoever it was who tried to kill me left me in your compartment.
Perhaps I thought it was yours. Anyway, I shouldn't worry about it.
No, I shouldn't worry, Miss Neville.
And don't open your door, not for anyone, until we reach Paris in the morning.
I'll take your advice. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, and Mr. Hilaire,
Hmm?
if I should feel nervous about anything, could I just bang on the wall?
Oh, of course.
It's a comfort to know you're only next door. Good night.
Good night.
And if she does bang on the wall, what do you do? Bang back?
I'm sure she won't.
Want to bet?
Let's get back to my compartment.
They won't have left any clues behind, if that's what you're thinking.
I wasn't. I just feel like turning in myself. Shut the door.
Well, it's been quite a tiring day.
That business in the dining car. The attendant saying she got the wrong compartment. A trick to get her along here.
That's what it looks like. Or what it was meant to look like.
Well, you think it was some kind of practical joke to involve me?
Not so much of a joke if someone else instead of us had found her.
Yeah, I suppose it would have looked as if I'd tried to kill her.
Police welcome committee waiting for you in Paris, full of questions. And they'd have searched you from head to foot.
My shoes, then?
What?
My shoes. They'd hardly have missed them.
Oh, your shoe. What size do you take?
I beg your pardon?
We were talking about your shoes.
Oh, my shoes. Size 8.
I have size 8.
Oh, same size.
An idea was occurring to me.
We might switch over?
Well, just in case. I mean, the shoe heel is a pretty obvious hiding place.
Well, it was what I was instructed to use.
Yeah. Oh, perhaps it doesn't matter now. Not long to go.
All right.
Don't put them out to be cleaned.
So you don't think that is... It couldn't have been some idea that she had. Some idea of trying to win my sympathy?
But what for?
Well, you know the funny way their minds work.
I thought you were the expert on what makes a woman tick. Don't they tell all their intimate secrets to the hairdresser?
Oh, yeah. Some do.
You must lead a most interesting life.
If she was faking it, why did she refer to Yosef?
I'm afraid the answers don't come so easy in this game. In fact, plenty don't come at all.
Well, this is what worries me. People do things or things happen, but there doesn't seem to be any reason.
That's not only the spy racket, that's life. Look, if her job is to check on you all she can, you'll get a chance to play her at her own game.
Well, you feel she hasn't finished with me yet, huh?
You'll see. Pleasant dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make you with a cup of tea when we get into Paris.
Yeah, oh, thanks.
You'd better lock your door also.
Yeah.
And don't open up to anyone except me.
Right.
Unless, of course, it's her, that would be a little different. By the way,
Yes?
how about getting her to model for you?
Model for me?
You're entering for this international hairdressing gala in Paris next month, aren't you?
Well, that's why I'm stopping off in Paris to see Francois Jules. He's fixing up a model for me.
Then use Caress Neville.
But, well, I mean, wouldn't it look suspicious?
Depends how you set about it. Try a little finesse and see. If she wants to keep tabs on you, she'll be all for it. And you want to keep her in your sights, so...
It's an idea.
Good night.
Good night.
Mr. Hilaire?
Huh?
Mr. Hilaire?
Yeah, who is it?
It's Caress Neville.
What? Oh, Miss Neville.
Could you help me?
Yes. All right. Just a minute. Yes?
Were you asleep?
Oh, just dropping off.
Sorry if I woke you, but I've got such a sore throat.
What? Oh, yes. So you have.
Oh, I know I'm lucky to be alive, and it's thanks to you.
Oh, really?
But I thought if I could gargle with some aspirins or something, it might help.
Yes, it would.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got any aspirin.
Oh, I've got some. Hold on a minute.
Oh, that's marvelous. Thank you. Just 2 or 3 will do.
Yeah, there you are.
Thanks so much, Dr. Hilaire.
I hope they work.
And I'm terribly grateful to you for saving my life.
I'm glad we were in time.
Are you going straight on to London or staying in Paris?
Well, I've got an appointment in Paris in the morning. I have to see Francois Jules. He's fixing up a model for me.
Francois Jules? I've worked for him. Do remember me, too.
You've worked for him?
Yes.
You see, I'm showing my new hairstyles at next month's big Paris competition.
Really?
All the top hairdressers compete. So it's important to me to find the right model to work with.
Of course. I suppose that... Oh, that is, well...
What?
Would I be any good?
You?
Blondes are best, aren't they?
Blonde hair does show off the line of a hairstyle better than a brunette.
Well, then.
Well, I don't quite know.
I'm sure I could do it.
It's not that. It's hard work.
I know. I told you. I worked for Francois Jules. Oh, just try me out when you get back to London. Please.
Well, all right.
I'll phone you, and you can make it happen.
I shall be at my Berkeley Square salon tomorrow afternoon if you'd like to give me a ring.
I shall just adore doing it.
Yeah.
And it's an excuse for us to see each other again.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Good night, Hilaire.
Good night, Miss...
Paris. And thanks
what?
for the aspirin.
Wake up, monsieur. Wake up.
Oh.
Monsieur, wake up.
Who is it? What? Oh, who are you?
Your morning tea, monsieur.
Tea? Oh, tea. Oh, the train stopped.
We are at the Gare du Nord. Arrived 5 minutes ago.
We're here? But
I was given this note to give to you.
Oh, thanks. From her. Oh, no. It's from Eric. She hopped off the train almost before it stopped. I've gone after her. We'll phone you at Francois Jules this morning. You didn't lock your door last night. Oh. Serve you right if you'd been strangled, Eric.
Would you like some breakfast, monsieur?
What? Oh, you're still here. No, thanks. No, I'll have breakfast later.
Oh, there is no hurry about leaving the train.
Yeah, what's the time? I've got an appointment this morning. I must get a move on. My shoes.
What, monsieur?
Nothing. Just my friends taken my shoes. Size 8, you know. Oh, but he's left me his.
Oh, a sort of joke, monsieur?
Paris, Neville, Monsieur Hilaire. I do not recall a girl of that name.
No?
Mais no. Unless she called herself something else when she worked for us. Paris, Neville. You are going to use this girl?
Well, I may never see her again.
That is the trouble with amateurs. They are not reliable.
She was the type I had in mind, but... Oh, she'll probably forget all about it.
You had better see these two girls I've arranged to be here this morning.
Yes, of course. If I should hear any more about Miss Neville, I can always phone you from London.
Certainement. The girls are here. Oh, there was this message for you.
Message?
Monsieur Eric. He telephoned just before you arrived. You are to meet him at the Hotel Rex in the Rue d'Auville off the Place de l'Opéra.
Hotel Rex?
At 11 o'clock. It is important, he said. You would understand.
Yes, oh yes. Many thanks. 11 o'clock.
This is it, monsieur.
Is it?
Hotel Rex. See, it is written up there.
Well, thanks.
Thank you, monsieur.
What a dump.
Monsieur requires something?
I'm expecting to meet somebody here.
Yes, monsieur.
He said the Hotel Rex, Rue d'Auville.
Oh, this is the place.
At 11 o'clock.
Oh, it has only just gone 11. A drink, monsieur?
No, thanks. No.
Some coffee while you are waiting?
Well, all right, yes.
I will get it at once.
Thank you. Lum, bum, 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 lum, ba-dum.
Your coffee, monsieur.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Perhaps your friend will want some.
Yes, he might. I wonder, that might be him on the phone now to say that he's delayed.
I do not think it is him.
Oh,
Your coffee, it is all right?
Oh, yes. Yes, it's,
Something the matter, monsieur?
No, I'm all right.
Are you sure, monsieur?
Yes, perhaps I think I'll where's Eric?
Oh, monsieur is unwell.
My head, everything's spinning round.
Now, let me help you into this room. There is a sofa. You can rest.
Yes, I can wait till Eric turns up. Oh, thank you. Oh.
In here.
Yes. I should be here, you know, it's 11. He said it was important. Oh, if I could just lie down for a minute. Huh?
On this sofa.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh, my head.
It is quiet in here.
Can't keep my eyes open.
Well, close them, monsieur.
Everything's spinning around.
I'll leave you to sleep it off.
Yes, just like have a little sleep.
Perhaps if I took off your shoes, it would help you relax. There you are. You will be all right now.
Yeah. Where am I? How are you? Oh, it's 11:30. Who's there? Who's there? Who? All right, I'm coming. My legs, they're like paper. My shoes. Where are my shoes? All right, I'm coming. All right. Who is it? Eric. Your shoes. Eric, what's wrong? Your shoes. Oh, come on, Eric. You did that before. Oh, Eric, you're joking, aren't you? I mean, you are. Blood. He's really dead.
Monsieur, what has happened?
The man I was waiting for.
What, the blood?
Yeah, he's dead.
You quarreled. You killed him.
No, he was a friend of mine.
Well, his knife, I have just picked it up. You killed him.
I killed him?
What is the matter for the police? I was phoned.
Wait a minute.
Monsieur?
You aren't phoning anyone. What's that on your sleeve?
What?
Don't try and tell me it's red wine.
Let me go.
No, you don't. That sorted you out.
Passengers from flight 129 from London, proceed to gate M, please. Passengers from flight 129...
Your boarding ticket, monsieur? Thank you.
Yes, this is Hilaire Barclay Square. Madame Hilaire speaking. Oh, good afternoon, madame. Yes, Monsieur Hilaire is just back from Paris. I'm sure he's looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, madame. Yes. Goodbye, madame. So kind of you to phone. You see, Hilaire, darling. It's been like this all the time you've been away.
Busy, eh, Mother, darling?
When is Hilaire coming back? That's what everyone's been asking. Oh! Stop putting me down this before, please. It's not going to be switched through here. I'm so glad you're home, darling. Even though I'm worried you look so tired. What was Hamburg like?
It was foggy last night, Mother. That's why I came on the Nord Express. No planes out.
I'll be saying good afternoon then, Madame Hilaire.
You finished the job?
Yeah, it's been all over the salon.
What job is this?
Oh,
Good afternoon,
The
sir.
telephone people or something, dear. The gentleman's been working here while you were away.
Telephone? To do with the telephone, sir.
Anyway, there's no more to be done?
No, you won't be having no more trouble now.
What trouble?
Oh, I don't quite know, but...
The district inspector will call tomorrow to explain.
Ah.
All part of our service, no extra charge, no nothing. Good afternoon, both.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Did you remember to fix the model with Faceless Ones?
Well, Mother, I didn't quite make up my mind. There was a girl on the train.
A girl?
Yes. Blonde. Very attractive, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, Mud, don't sniff like that. She said she worked for Francois Jules, though he didn't seem to remember her. Oh, by the way, she may be phoning to come round, and then I'll sort of try her out.
What's her name?
Caress Neville.
Sounds funny to me. You need an experienced girl for the Paris competition.
Anyhow, I don't suppose she'll do anything about it.
Madame Hilaire, I'm here.
Oh, that's Lady Delane arrived.
Yes, so I can hear.
Madame Hilaire. Oh, Hilaire, right here, you're back.
Good afternoon, Lady Juliet.
Good afternoon, my lady.
I know I'm bursting in on you, but I can't wait to try it on.
It's all ready for you.
If you take your hat off.
Yes, look at this mirror.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, here it is.
Lovely.
An exact replica of the wig that Marie Antoinette wore at her birthday ball given by King Louis.
Oh, Hilaire, but it's heavenly. It's just out of this world. I should be a sensation tomorrow night.
That could be all.
It must be nearly 2 feet high, and yet it's so light.
One or two tiny details. Perhaps an extra curl or two here, do you think? Leave it with me. I'll have it ready for you tomorrow afternoon. I'll come along and see it fitted on you.
Will you? Oh, that would be marvelous, Hilaire.
Now, how about us having a nice, happy little dinner at the Cafe Piazza tonight, Mother?
I'd love it. It's always nice at the Piazza. A real old-store restaurant.
Yeah, I must go out in a few minutes.
Go out? But you've only just got in.
Oh, it's important, darling.
Oh, you ought to rest for half an hour.
I'll get some exercise at the judo club. That'll freshen me up. I shan't be long.
Why you want to have anything to do with this Judy, I don't know.
Judo, Mother, darling. Jude is a girl's name.
Well, judo then.
So you see, in a punch-up, the outer edge of your hand can be quite useful when applied against your opponent's throat, the side of his neck, or the base of his skull.
Yes.
You get the idea?
Oh, you do, yes.
You'll not only cause the blighter extreme pain, but also temporarily paralyse him. Even do him in.
I see.
Now, forget I'm your judo instructor. Now think of me coming at you with a gun. Right hand extended, elbow tucked in close to my side.
Right.
Now, that's it. Now, grab my wrist. Force my wrist to the left. That's it. Now, with your right hand. There, not bad. We'll make a judo expert of you yet.
I wasn't quite quick enough, was I?
If I'd had my finger in the trigger guard of the gun, you could have torn my hand off.
Yeah.
Here's Major Selby.
Back all in one piece, eh?
Yeah, by the skin of my teeth.
So long as you're back with the goods. What sort of pupils are you turning out?
Coming along, sir.
Thanks to my instructor.
All you need to concentrate on is how to kill. Sudden, silent, secret. Edge of the hand against the side of the neck. That's what I mean.
You were very quick, sir.
I wasn't really trying. Neck all right?
Oh, yes, I think so, sir.
Nothing broken?
No, not quite, sir.
Good. Well, I want your report in my office. Now, change into your clothes. And shoes.
Yeah, yes. I won't be a minute.
Looks as if you didn't do so badly for us in Hamburg, and got out of Paris very smartly.
I was sorry I had to leave Eric like that. After all, it was thanks to him switching our shoes.
Nothing you could have done for him. He'd served his purpose.
Is that all you've got to say for him?
What else?
Well, I mean, after all...
He was part of my team. But when the great captain calls, the team must still play on. Eric wouldn't have had it otherwise.
Wouldn't he?
Now, let's talk about the positive results of the trip.
The Yosef tape.
Having it played back next door now.
Marvellous being able to hide it in my shoe heel.
Seems little doubt it is, Yosef. And where I always knew he was.
In Rio, did you know?
Oh? What did Eric tell you?
Didn't tell me anything.
Well, that figures. Didn't tell him much. My guiding rule, never let my right hand know what my left is doing. My problem's the FO.
FO?
Foreign Office.
Ah.
This new intelligence department, that fool Dulane has started up.
Lord Dulane?
Yes. Why?
Well, Lady Dulane is a client of mine.
I know.
Oh?
While you've been away, I had one of my agents working at your Berkeley Square place.
Who pretended he was from the telephone people.
Oh, that was his cover. He finished this afternoon.
Yes, I met him.
Every room there is bugged.
Bugged?
Bugged. Not even a hairdryer that doesn't relay any juicy bit of gossip or whisper of scandal right back here.
Back here? What, to your office?
House of Unspeakable Secrets was how some magazine wrote you up, right?
Well, yes.
Only now it's not your secrets. Hair dyes, false eyelashes, wigs, and all the rest. It'll be your clients' secrets, which they picked up from their VIP husbands or lovers.
Well, I...
Get this clear. It's top secret stuff.
Oh, of course.
Even to your mother. Understand?
It's going to be a bit tricky.
For her own sake.
What do you mean?
What she doesn't know, she can't tell. Even under, well, pressure.
Torture?
It's a rough game. No rules except one.
Which one?
To win. That's what this Joseph problem's about. Dulaine wants to pull him in. I want to leave him where he is.
In Rio de Janeiro?
There, he's useful to me.
Is he?
I'll spell it out for you. Joseph's the code name for a Nazi high-up hiding out in Rio.
What?
Who he is, never mind. He's the magnet pulling various Nazi setups which still operate all over. I've got double agents planted in Joseph's organization, so I have the tip-off on these Nazis. And when they start looking dangerous, I knock them off.
I see.
And Dulaine thinks Joseph should be kidnapped and handed over to Moscow. That's why he wanted that Joseph tape, to put Moscow onto his Rio hideout.
You mean Lord Dulaine is helping the Russians?
That's a name you don't blurt out. Russians. They don't like it.
Who don't?
The Russians.
Ah.
Not when discussing their rotten spies and that sort of thing.
Why?
Not friendly.
Not friendly, but I thought they were the enemy.
That's another thing. Don't think. Only get yourself confused.
Yes.
But about Dulaine, there's a girl he's friendly with.
A girl?
Nothing known about her, except they've been seen knocking back the odd drink together. You'll get to know her.
Will I?
Winkle out of her what's what between her and Dulaine.
Winkle?
Yes, and I'll take it from there.
Where does he meet him?
Bar of the Cafe Piazza is one place.
Cafe Piazza? I'm taking my mother there tonight.
I know.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
One of those coincidences that sometimes comes in useful in this racket. You want to watch out for them.
I will.
Yes?
Oh, Major.
What is it?
The bug on the FO. His nibs is phoning.
What, Dulaine?
Now.
No, I've got to hear this. Come on.
What? Oh, me?
Of course. You're in this too. Up to your neck.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Dear.
Listen, he's speaking.
Oh, and I can't wait to tell you all about tomorrow night.
That's Lady Dulaine.
No ideas. Got this chap to see at 6:30.
Chap, he says.
It's the most marvellous wig, dear.
What, dear?
The wig Hilaire's made for tomorrow night is out of heaven.
It's 2 feet high.
Oh, good. Don't wait dinner for me.
Your listeners beastly old FA overwork you, and they really shouldn't.
F.O., dear, not F.A. That must be something else. Well, one's got one's work to do and all that. Must go now.
Bye-bye, dear.
I'll let you know. Cheery bye.
Seems a lot for now.
Yes, switch off. So, now we know he's meeting her at 6:30 at the Piazza Bar.
That was actually Lord Dulaine on the phone from the Foreign Office.
Surprised?
Yeah, but our own Foreign Office.
I told you. Have to keep tabs on friends as well as foes. Only interested in Dulaine, so far. Now come back into my office.
Anything else, I'll let you know, Major.
You do that. Come on. Now, this is right up your alley.
What is?
Get that dazed look off your face and listen.
I'm listening.
You'll be at the Cafe Piazza at 6:30 in the bar.
At 6:30 in the bar. I have to make some excuse to my mother.
Never mind your mother. Now, he'll be meeting her there, right?
What, my mother?
No, you fool, this girl.
Oh, of course.
It's on a plate.
On a...
You just pick her up.
On a plate.
A chap like you, Hilaire, famous Mayfair hairdresser.
But I can't go up to her. I mean, just like that, and... what would Lord Dulaine say?
He won't be there.
But you said...
Will you listen?
Oh, every word.
It'll be laid on for you. The pair of them will be at the Piazza Bar, knocking back their drinkies, and that's when he'll be wanted on the phone.
Dulaine?
That's where you step in. Get weaving with the girl. Make the contact. Report to me tomorrow what progress you've made.
All right.
And not a squeak out of you to anyone.
Not a squeak, sir.
About anything. Not even to that dear mother of yours.
I understand.
Okay. Piazza Bar, 6:30.
I'll be there.
I know you will.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
It is Mr. Hilaire.
Yes.
You're a minute or so early. The lady hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah, I'll make it just on 6:30.
Nor the gentleman. Oh, there's a message for you from Madame Hilaire.
My mother?
She's got a slight headache. She said for me to tell you.
Headache? But
So she's having a quiet lie down. It won't be along till about 8.
she was perfectly all right when I left her.
Perhaps it's one of those headaches that come on suddenly.
I'd better phone her.
I really shouldn't worry. Besides, she's here.
Who?
The young lady.
Ah.
Just coming into the bar, sir. Very lovely, isn't she?
Why, it's... Hello, Miss Neville. But I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Nor was I expecting it to be you. But you can still call me Caress. Can't you, Hilaire?
In episode 2 of The House of Unspeakable Secrets, Hilaire was played by Leslie Phillips, Selby by Simon Lack, and Caress by Irene Sutcliffe. Nicolette, Lord Dulane and Lady Dulane by Anne Murray, Henderson Tate and Carol Marsh. Erich and Francois Joule were played by Ian Thompson. The waiter and the agent by Leroy Lingwood and James Beattie. The judo instructor by Michael Harbour and the barman by John Wise. Sleeping car attendant and airport officer by Michael Harbour and Ian Thompson. The production was by Guy Vasin. The House of Unspeakable Secrets. Leslie Phillips in Ernest Dudley's 8-part comic strip thriller. Episode 3, The Faceless Ones. That famous Berkeley Square hairdresser, Hilaire, is also a spy for the eccentric Major Selby. Hilaire has just returned from Hamburg with a secret tape recording which reveals the hideout of a top wartime Nazi. Lord Dulane, who runs a rival espionage department, is himself after the tape. Selby determines to discredit him. He instructs Hilaire to meet a girl who is friendly with Dulane at the Cafe Piazza bar.
She's here.
Who?
The young lady. Just coming into the bar, sir. Very lovely, isn't she?
Why,
Hello, Hilaire.
Miss Neville, but I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Nor was I expecting it to be you. But you can still call me Caress, can't you, Hilaire?
Why, yes, I'm a bit,
Disappointed?
No.
Oh, you're pleased.
Yes, of course.
In that case, you can buy me a drink. I've still got that sore throat.
Oh, you poor darling. What will you have?
I think a champagne cocktail would be rather good for it, don't you?
Yes.
Champagne cocktail, madam. And for you, sir.
Oh, the same, please.
2 champagne cocktails.
Oh, that's something we both like together.
Yes.
Let's go and sit in that corner.
Let's do that.
There we are. A little more intimate, isn't it?
I thought you were meeting someone.
Why should you think that?
Why,
You just said you weren't expecting to see me here.
what I meant was...
So why think I'm meeting someone?
That is, you see,
Champagne cocktail, madam.
Thank you.
And for you, sir.
Oh, thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What's the matter with him? The barman. He looked as if he wanted to tell you something.
Oh, did he?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Can't you feel him staring at the back of your head?
I know. It was my mother.
Your mother? Oh, isn't she sweet?
I was going to phone... You know her?
Of course, I've not long left her.
At the salon?
Mhm.
How was she? Hadn't she got a blinding headache?
Didn't seem to have. You look puzzled. Oh, yes. I know I said on the train that I'd phone you first this afternoon, but I happened to be passing, so I looked in. Only you weren't there.
No. I think I will phone. I won't be a minute.
I'll still be here when you come back.
Barman, where can I phone?
The call box behind the door, sir. It isn't her.
What?
It isn't the young lady who was supposed to be here.
Oh?
I made a mistake. The other one has silvery blonde hair.
She isn't the girl who was expecting.
I thought it was when she came in and flickered the light or something. Sorry, sir.
Something seems to have gone wrong.
The other may still show up.
Oh, yes. Yes, I just make that phone call.
Yeah. Something's a bit dodgy. Oh, good evening, sir.
Evening.
Can I help you, sir? Might you be looking for someone?
No, it's all right. I'll come back.
Yes, sir. Now, what's he up to? Oh,
There's no reply.
well, perhaps she's gone out for a few minutes.
She may have done.
The young lady.
She's gone?
No, she's still waiting, but he's just looked in.
Lord Dulane?
Yes, and she knew him. She did. Yes.
But did they say anything?
No, but I'm sure she gave him a sign, and he sort of touched the red carnation he was wearing on his buttonhole and went out.
I see.
I thought you might like to know.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Did you speak to your mother?
No reply.
Mightn't she have gone out?
Oh, it's unlikely. She was getting ready to meet me here.
Yes, she said you were having dinner together.
She told you?
Well, that's what gave me the idea that you might be here already.
I see. I think perhaps I ought to get back.
You couldn't have misdialed the number. Well, one does sometimes, especially if one's in a hurry.
No, I dialed the right number.
Shall I come with you?
Oh, it's very kind of you. There's no need to trouble.
No trouble. It'll only take a minute.
Really? There's no need.
Come on, let's go. Besides, it'll give us an excuse to hold hands in the taxi. Oh, doesn't your cellar lovely at night?
Well, come on in. I'll give Mother a shout.
What a heavenly scent.
Mother? She'll be upstairs.
Does she live here too?
No, St. John's Wood. How did you know I live here?
I have my spies.
Well, she keeps a dress handy to save her going back. Mother? Mother? Hilaire? Mother? Where are you? She isn't here.
No?
No. I'll give her a ring. Might have gone.
All right.
Won't be a minute. Miss Neville? Caress? Where are you?
You phoned?
No reply.
Perhaps she's on her way back.
I'd better go along and see if she's there.
I must fly too. I'm on my way to a party.
It was very kind of you to have come back with me.
Not at all. I wish you weren't so worried. Where will you be later tonight?
After dinner? Well, if Mother's all right, I'll be taking her home.
I live quite near you, the other side of the square.
Oh?
Why not look in and tell me all about it?
Well,
Please do. I'd like to know everything's all right. 24 Fountain Street, first floor.
If it isn't too late.
Won't be too late for me. I never go to bed till dawn.
Oh, 24 Fountain Street. Mother? Mother? It's Hilaire. Mother? Mother? Who's there?
Yes?
Major?
Who else do you think?
Sorry, I'm a bit rattled.
What's happened?
I'm at her flat.
I know. Yes.
He turned up looking for her.
The fool.
I had to do him?
You haven't...
No. At least I don't think so. Hold on. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. That's right. You there?
Yes?
He's breathing.
Good. I'd have had a bit of explaining to do.
He'll think he's a burglar.
Good idea. Leave a window open. Pull out a drawer or two.
Will do.
Finish your job?
Yeah?
And what are you waiting for?
Well, it was him butting in.
Get out. Quick.
Okay.
Before the idiot recovers consciousness.
He's coming round. It's tougher than you'd think.
Get moving.
Right, sir. Now, open that window. A couple of drawers. That's it. Oh. So long. Oh, my head. Whatever hit me? Mother? What's been going on? Who's that? All right. Oh, my head.
Good evening, sir.
Police. Good evening.
I was passing on my beat, sir, and noticed you'd got a window open.
Oh, yes?
Ground floor. Anyone could get in.
They could.
It is your flat.
Not exactly. It's my mother's.
Your mother's?
Yes, she isn't in, as it happens.
She isn't. Might I inquire where she is?
I don't know.
I see. Do you live here?
No.
May I have your name and address, please?
Hilaire, Berkeley Square.
Hilaire? Would that be the well-known hairdresser?
That's right.
Was I reading about you the other day in some glossy magazine?
Possibly.
At least my wife was. You're sure you are who you say you are?
Well, as sure as one can be of anything these days.
That's the point. And this is your mother's flat, but you are not aware of her present whereabouts.
Well, you'd better come in.
Thank you.
Just to explain, you see, my mother and I are having dinner at the Cafe Piazza in Soho. I've been trying to get in touch with her, and I seem to have missed her.
Yes, sir?
I phoned here, but I got no reply, so I thought she may have fallen asleep. When I let myself in a few moments ago, I have the key. There it is.
I see.
No sign of her. The window was open. I was going to close it when you rang.
And the drawers? Someone was in rather an hurry?
Well, my mother must have come back some things for this evening and went off in a hurry.
Well, I don't quite know.
Why, you don't believe me?
Shall I answer it, then?
All right. Yeah, look, if it is my mother, she has a slight French accent. Please don't answer. Just hand it to me. I don't want to have to explain about a policeman being here.
I understand.
Hello? Hello, is that you, Hilaire?
It is your mother, sir.
Mother?
Hilaire?
Yes.
Oh, what's the matter with your phone? What are you doing at my flat?
Now, wait a minute, Mother. Where are you?
I'm at the Cafe Piazza.
You're at the piazza.
Oh, well, you said you're taking me out to dinner, remember?
It's been a bit of a mix-up, darling. I received a message you had a headache and would be late.
Headache? Hilaire, are you feeling unwell?
Oh, not now. Now I know you're safe.
Safe? Why shouldn't I be?
Where did you get to? Never mind. Tell me later.
Have you been drinking?
Be with you as soon as I can and explain everything.
Shan't wait for you. It's well past 7:30 and I'm hungry.
Well, go ahead then, darling. Start with the soup.
Just you worry.
I'm on my way. Oh, Mother's all right. Anyway, I'll put these drawers back and... What are you doing at the window?
I've just given a signal, sir.
Oh, who are you waving at?
Police car outside.
Police car?
I know you're in a hurry. They'll give you a lift.
Oh, it's very kind of you, I'm sure, but really I can take a taxi.
Oh, that'll be them. I'll answer it.
Oh, thanks. Will they toot their siren all the way, same as on the films?
I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige, sir. Is he here? In the sitting room.
Did you give us the tip-off?
Not to worry. I said you'd give him a lift. He's going to some restaurant.
We'll give him a lift, all right. Now, come on.
Where is he? Isn't he here? He's gone. Mr. Hilaire?
Save your breath.
There's the window. He stopped through the window.
Damn fool.
Well, I never thought...
Not much of a drop, easy.
He's got away. Skipped.
I have some more coffee, Mother.
No, thanks. That was an awfully nice dinner, even though you did keep me waiting.
A little cognac or liqueur or something?
No, I still have a little wine left. You know, dear, I can't understand about the barman giving you that message.
Got his lines crossed, I suppose.
Stupid man. I was out for half an hour, that's all.
Well, it happened to be just the time I was trying to find you.
I'm sorry, darling. I never realized it was all to do with that telephone man, really.
Telephone man?
I didn't want to worry you, but there seemed to be something odd.
Oh, in what way?
Just a feeling. Anyhow, I thought I'd ask Mrs. Fitzgeorge. You know, the interior decorator shop a few doors along. She rang up there and then, the supervisor or someone. They didn't know anything either.
Oh, really?
Mrs. Fitzgeorge said we ought to telephone the police.
Well, as a matter of fact, I've already had a word with the police.
You have? What did they say?
Oh, they checked up and found there was some sort of experimental work being done, some newfangled idea.
Oh, I see. By the way, Mrs. Fitzgeorge was thrilled to hear you're back. She refused to let anyone else touch her hair.
I know.
Surprised she didn't realize there was something going on. It's obviously hush-hush.
How do you mean?
Well, you know her husband's a backyard boy at the Air Ministry.
A back room boy, Mother darling. How do you know about him?
Hearing Anatomata to you, of course. Last time she was in, it was all about Hubby coming home tired out and talking in his sleep about Nancy.
Huh?
Only it wasn't the name of another woman, but the code for that germ warfare factory.
That was just a joke.
Joke? Oh, you want to bet? I also think it's as well those ad trials of ours can't repeat some of the things they hear. Why? What is it, Hilaire?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, you've gone quite pale.
It's coffee went down the wrong way.
I'll have a sip of my wine.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, but I'm all right.
What was I saying? Oh, I know what I did want to ask you.
What?
This girl, Therese Neville.
She's coming in tomorrow afternoon.
You think she'll be any good as a model?
All I care about is that she's got the sort of hair that I'm looking for.
Well, it is about time you began thinking our girl should look as your wife.
I'll meet someone one day.
How about the other girl you were going to see this evening?
Good Lord.
Why, what is it, dear?
Funny, you mentioning her.
Right.
She's just come in.
The silver blonde?
Yeah, it is her, I think.
She isn't showing much interest in you.
Doesn't know about me yet.
But I thought you... Why, she's going to the restaurant upstairs. I thought you'd arranged to meet her.
I wonder if the barman saw her come in. I won't be a minute, darling.
Where are you going?
Quick word with her.
What for?
Wait here. Now, don't you go away.
All this rushing about.
Hello, sir.
The girl who came in, the silver blonde.
Where?
A moment ago, went upstairs.
Didn't notice, sir. It got a bit quiet, and I was checking the form in the paper.
Definitely silver blonde. Seems to be looking for somebody.
Why not write a message on your visiting card? Ask her to contact you, and I'll take it up.
It might be an idea. Give me a pencil, will you?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll just ask her to phone me tomorrow.
That's it.
There we are. Yeah. But only give it to her if she is the right girl.
I'll get a good look at her. Don't worry.
And by the way, there haven't been any police in asking about anyone.
Police?
Please.
Not as I've seen.
Good. Well, go ahead.
The barman's come through and gone upstairs.
He's taken my card, asking if she'd phone me tomorrow.
Won't you be getting yourself arrested picking up strange girls in restaurants?
What? Oh.
I was joking, dear.
I wonder if I've done the right thing. Barman thought it was more businesslike.
She's very unusual looking.
What? Oh, yes.
I don't believe you're listening to a word I'm saying.
I was just wondering if I had made the right approach.
Perhaps it's time you put me in a taxi and I went home.
Oh, you're feeling all right?
Just a teeny bit tired. It's been quite an evening, what with one thing and another.
I'll get the bill.
I must say, I've had a lovely dinner.
Oh, good. Waiter, my bill.
May I have my code, please? Number 12.
Number 12, certainly, madam.
You don't have to see me home, Hilaire.
Oh, well, I just thought...
If you'd just get me a taxi.
Your name, Hilaire?
What?
The hairdresser?
Yes.
You sent your card to a lady upstairs.
Huh?
Have a word with you outside.
Yeah, well,
What is it, Hilaire?
just a minute, dear. What's all this about?
You'll find out.
Mother, will you wait here a moment? I'll go and get a taxi.
All right.
Shall be a moment.
I'll wait here.
I thought you wouldn't want me to start something in the restaurant.
What is it you want?
There's a nice dark alley up here. Come on, we'll soon settle this.
Who the devil are you?
Just because you're who you are, you think you can pick up girls in restaurants. Well, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
You're out of your mind.
I'm going to beat the daylights out of you. Your own mother won't know you.
Oh, now look here.
Come on, show some fight.
Well, you asked for it. Well, you started it, you know.
Hey, whatever's going on here? Paralyzed.
I can't move. Just a little judo I picked up.
Well, you seem to know how to take care of yourself.
If you'll excuse me, I must get back to the Cafe Piazza.
What about him?
Oh, he'll be all right in a few hours or so. Only temporary paralysis.
By the way, difficult to see in the dark, but don't I know your face?
My name's Hilaire.
The hairdresser, of course. My wife's always on about you. I'm Lord Dulaine. You were in the Cafe Piazza. You were phoning.
Lord Dulaine? Oh, yes, your wife is a client of mine. Is this yours? Oh, a red carnation. You must have dropped it.
My buttonhole, thank you.
Well, good night, Lord Dulaine. Mustache now. Have to get a taxi for my mother. A taxi! Taxi!
Would you like me to call a taxi for you, madam?
Thank you, no. My son's gone for one. Oh, there you are, Hilaire. What did this man want? Seemed bad-tempered about something.
He mistook me for someone else.
He had a nasty face.
It's even worse now.
The silver blonde's gone, anyway.
You saw her, did you?
Just after you went off with nasty face.
I don't suppose I'll ever see her again. Taxi's waiting, darling.
Now you don't have to come back with me.
Of course I will. I'll see you safely home.
I told you there was nothing unsafe about a taxi to St. John's Wood. Now, where's my key?
It's all right, Mother. I got one. I enjoyed our dinner.
So did I, in spite of the interruption. You've kept the taxi, so I won't ask you to have coffee.
No, thanks. But I'll just come in and see that I left everything tidy.
Tidy?
Mm-hmm.
What means tidy?
I may have opened a window. No, it's closed. Well, good night, Mother.
Good night, darling. And I hope you're going to get straight to bed.
Oh, I will.
A good night's rest is what you need.
I'll sleep like a top. Oh, good night, Mother. I'll see you at the salon in the morning.
See you in the morning.
I didn't keep you waiting long, Driver. I want you to take me to...
I've already told him where to, Mr. Hilaire.
What? What do you mean? Why? You were the policeman.
Plain clothes now. Hop in, we're in a bit of an hurry.
Yeah, what's the game?
Orders from Major Selby. He wants to see you now.
Major... Oh. What does the Major want to see me about?
Don't ask me. My job's just to get you to him at fast.
Are you really a policeman?
I can be anything, any time. Not like me. No identity, nothing to remember us by, just the Faceless Ones.
And those other two who turned up to give me a lift?
They're the other side, of course.
I thought you were with them.
So do they. That's the idea.
And you knew I jumped from the window when you went to let them in.
Been disappointed if you hadn't.
Now I understand why I wasn't followed to the Cafe Piazza.
Yes, I took care they didn't do that. This taxi's slow. Get a move on, driver. I'm a police officer. It's urgent.
Perhaps he's on their side. Not really a taxi driver either.
I shouldn't make those sort of jokes if I were you.
Oh, sorry.
You could be right.
I'm not used to this sort of thing, yes?
It takes a little time.
Well, are we going to the office?
Yes, Big Brother can't wait to see you.
Sounds ominous.
Yes, I've got him.
You've been long enough. Door open.
Here you go.
Well, aren't you coming?
Yes. Always here. You know where his office is? Over the judo club.
Yeah. I've been here before.
Yep.
It's Hilaire.
Well, don't stand out there. Come in. Close the door. You know it's gone up the spout, don't you?
What has?
The Joseph tape. Vanished.
Vanished? Where? Who's taken it?
That two-timing double spy in the next office.
You mean...
He was running the bug office.
Bug office?
This is Dulaine up to his tricks, but I'll get it back. If I blow up half Whitehall to do it.
The girl at the Cafe Piazza. I saw her.
Oh, I know.
And then Lord Dulaine. He appeared on the scene.
This girl, Caress Neville, showing up as well.
You know about that?
Well, what do you think the barman was doing? His job to keep his eyes and ears open. It's her I want you to concentrate on.
Caress? But I haven't told you about the chap who attacked
Shut up
me.
and listen. My bet is she's in with Dulaine, why she was on the Nord Express.
She was after the Joseph tape.
It figures.
What about the other girl?
May have got a bit off the beam there. Not only information comes into this office, but misinformation too.
So she should turn up at my salon. Not that I think she will.
The thing is to slip along to the flat at Fountain Street.
What, tonight?
Now, I want action.
Oh. You think that this chap, one of those faceless ones, I suppose you call
No
him...
names, no factual, correct.
You think he's passed over the tape to Caress Neville?
Of course he'd pinned it off to her.
But
don't ask me why. I know what I know.
What's that?
Skip the questions, just take orders. Drop in at the flat.
Right.
If she's back from her party, okay. You go into your act. Winkle what you can out of her.
Ah.
She'll have had a drinky or two. She'll be warm, willing.
Will she?
Soft lights, sweet music. She'll be in something loose.
Loose?
Oh, I wish it was me. I'd been licking my chops.
Oh, but supposing she hasn't come back.
See if you can break in.
Break into a flat?
Unless she slips you the golden key.
No.
You'll be wearing a radio mic so I can listen into you.
A radio mic?
It's a miniature mic. Fits inside a type-in. You'll wear it all the time. Picks up everything. Now, I'll be in a tradesman's van parked nearby.
Yeah, but
anything gets dodgy, I can come running.
Yes, but supposing she's there and I have to,
Well,
won't it show? The radio mic, I mean.
No, it's very tiny. Anyway, have to keep your shirt on. Now, I'll just fix you up with your mic and we'll blow. 10 policemen will drive us in the van. Let's go. Is everything fixed up, Constable?
All okay, sir.
Switch on. Let's hear what he's up to.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Miss Neville's flat is on the first floor. Yes, sir.
That's the hall porter.
Pity you had to go and bump into him.
He would.
I'll take you up, sir. Thanks. Miss Neville is in?
Oh, I think so, sir. I saw her come in about half an hour ago. Good. I took a gentleman up there a few minutes back.
Oh, really?
Hear that, Major?
I heard.
I didn't see either of them go out again. No? while, sir. Thanks. Miss Neville's flat's along here. Thanks. And the door's open. What? That's funny. I'll give her a call.
Good, he's going to get in.
Sounds like it, sir.
Chris? Miss Neville? It's Hilaire. Must have gone out again. Just when I wasn't about. I expect so. I shouldn't have left her door open. Rather careless. Better close it. Never knows about.
He let him shut the door.
Should have made an excuse to go in.
Will you wait, sir? Or would you like to leave a message?
No, I'll probably telephone her sometime.
Shall I say who called, sir?
It's all right. I'll phone.
Very good, sir.
Why didn't he nip in?
Missed his chance there.
I'll go and get hold of him. I need to get into that flat. But definitely.
Right, Major.
Wait here. Here, you.
Who's that? Oh, it's you. I was just going to the van.
Quiet. You're going back.
But you heard what happened.
Why the devil didn't you pop in?
He shut the door.
You could have said you were a brother or something and would wait.
I didn't think of that.
Now, what do you think of?
Well-
Oh, don't tell me. Shut up and come on.
How are we going to get in?
Fire escape, tradesman's entrance, or whatever. Always some way. Down this turning.
And dark. I can't. What was that?
Something in the dustbin.
Made me jump.
Now, watch how you go. And keep quiet.
My eyes are getting used to the dark now.
Here's the fire escape.
Oh, get it.
Look where you're going.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it.
Now, this'll lead up to a flat. Up we go. Follow me. Now,
Is the door opening?
will in a jiffy. Might try this other gadget.
Do you always carry a burglar's toolkit?
Never without it. You should get one. Always come in handy.
I will.
Nearly got it. Here it comes. Got it.
We're in.
This is the kitchen. Don't switch on the light.
No,
Listen,
she doesn't seem to be at home.
we can give the place a going over. Come on.
This is the sitting room.
Curtains are closed. Shut the door. Now, where's the light switch? Very cozy pad.
I think she's got money.
Or someone else's.
What do we do if she should come in?
Introduce me as a friend.
Yeah, but how do I explain?
Oh, not to worry. We'll pretend to be drunk. Found ourselves here by mistake.
What, by the fire escape?
Oh, don't argue. Her bedroom is where she's most likely to hide anything. Now, here we are.
Look,
Mmm.
your chap from the bug office.
Yes. Don't touch him. Don't want to leave fingerprints on the knife.
He's dead.
You can say that again.
He's dead.
Whoever stuck that in him meant it for keeps.
One of the Faceless Ones.
What was that?
Just what the other one in the van was saying. Hello?
Well, what have you picked up? Let's have it.
Here.
A flower. Someone's buttonhole.
A red carnation.
In episode 3 of The House of Unspeakable Secrets, Hilaire was played by Leslie Phillips, Selby by Simon Mack, The House of Unspeakable Secrets. Leslie Phillips in Ernest Dudley's 8-part comic strip thriller. Episode 4, The Blackmailer. That famous hairdresser Hilaire of Berkeley Square is also a secret agent. His boss, the eccentric Major Selby, has given him the job of finding a tape recording which reveals the hideout of a wartime Nazi. Selby suspects one of his other agents has turned over the tape to a spy named Caress Neville. Selby and Hilaire break into Caress's flat. They find the agent murdered.
Don't touch him. Don't want to leave fingerprints on the knife.
He's dead.
You can say that again.
He's dead.
Whoever stuck that in him meant it for keeps.
One of the Faceless Ones.
Eh? What was that?
Just what the other one in the van was saying. Hello.
What have you picked up? Let's have it.
Here.
A flower. Someone's buttonhole.
A red carnation.
Well, it wouldn't be his.
Lord Dulane was wearing it.
Dulane?
I'm sure it's the same one.
How do you know?
I meant to tell you before that I met him earlier.
You saw him?
Outside the Cafe Piazza. Some chap tried to beat me up. But I took care of him. Judo, you know.
Never mind that.
Lord Dulane saw it happen. He wanted to know what the trouble was. And that was when he dropped this.
So, he was here. He murdered this two-timing rat.
He did?
Well, just because he happens to be a fibbing lord doesn't mean he'd stop at murder if it suited.
But, well, I mean, he's from the Foreign Office.
So? He doesn't have to put in a memo and triplicate.
I didn't realize.
Oh, how naive can you get? This is war. War undercover, but fools get killed just the same.
Where does Caress Neville fit into this?
Yes, it's her flat. Chances are she knows something. Could mean she's in with Dulane over the Yosef tape.
She's expecting me to drop in on my way home.
That's true. So why not? Show up all smiles and teeth, as if you didn't know a thing about all this.
According to the hall porter, she'd been back earlier. He said some chap called, and though he didn't see them, he thought they must have gone out together.
Forget what the porter thought. You turn up here, go through the motions, see what happens. Now, we'll get rid of this first.
What, the carnation?
No, the body, you fool.
Oh, I see. Oh.
What's wrong?
I was thinking.
I wish you wouldn't.
If Caress knows about it, won't she steer clear?
But if she doesn't and returns and finds him, now you leave this to me. We've got a plain van outside.
Where will you take the body?
I fancy I've got an idea about that, too. Listen.
What?
Switch the light off. I heard the door.
She's come back.
Shh. She's coming in. Put the light on.
Oh, the porter.
Don't move. This might go off.
Don't shoot.
So, the murderer returns to the scene of his crime.
What?
Well, don't mean to tell me you and he haven't met before.
Is he dead?
Well, does he look like he's having a quiet trip?
Well, I don't know anything about it. Is this the man you said came to see Miss Neville?
I don't think so.
What are you doing here?
Well, I came in because... Well, that's...
You let yourself in. Whose key?
Miss Neville gave me one in case she lost hers.
That still doesn't explain what you're doing in her flat.
Okay, leave this to me.
I wanted to speak to her.
What about?
Well, I wanted to speak to her about...
Well, you'll dream up something by the time you reach the police station.
Police station? But I didn't kill him.
No? Now, perhaps you may be able to say who did. Come on. You can help carry the evidence.
But I don't know anything.
Then you've got no problem. Give him a hand.
Yeah, me?
With it. Take the feet. It's lighter.
Yeah, but,
Well, let's get moving.
Oh.
What? Squeamish?
No, not really.
Oh, come to look at you, you've gone a shade green round the gills. Feel sick?
I'm not very used to this.
Okay, I'll do it. You.
Yes, sir.
Take the shoulders.
Yes, sir.
You hold my gun.
Oh, yes.
No, better not. Might shoot me by mistake.
I won't.
I can manage. You.
Yes?
Try anything funny, and there'll be another corpse.
Oh, no.
Did you shut the front door?
Yes.
We'll leave the way we came in, by the fire escape. Got him? Yes. Come on, then. Isn't any blood on a nice white carpet? Hardly believe there had been a murder.
No.
You think you can gather up enough strength to switch off the light?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. Now, shut the door.
Yes, sir.
Always leave everything the way you found it. Now, mind the lamp. No breakage. Right. Don't stand there like a bar of soap. Open the door to the kitchen.
Oh, yes.
Switch off the light.
Yes, sir.
Dump him on the floor.
Yes, sir.
No lightweight.
I'll close the door.
Don't switch on the light.
No.
Open the door to the fire escape.
Yes, sir.
You better go on down. Keep your eyes skinned for anyone about, and whistle up the van.
Right.
I don't want to have to lug this halfway up the street. Then take yourself for a walk round the block.
Before I come back?
Give her half an hour. If she's in, act like you hadn't a clue.
But I hadn't a clue.
Find out all you can and keep in touch.
Of course.
And tell the chap in the van.
Yes.
Now shove.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's got rid of him.
Yes, Major.
Don't call me that.
Sorry?
He may have been listening.
He's gone.
Blast.
What?
I'd fixed him up with a radio mic. I meant to remind him to keep it switched on.
More likely to have to remind him to switch it off. Bit kinky, if you ask me, using a hairdresser in this wreckage.
I'm not asking you. Now, let's get this lot done. Take the shoulders again, right? Lift.
Where are you going to offload it?
Well, it'll do most good. Now, get a move on.
Okay. I've got the heaviest end, you know.
I want you back on the job. Keep tabs on her if she does show up. And him.
You're in? Of course I am. But now you've arrived. Come in.
I wasn't sure if you'd be back.
Did you, find your mother?
Yes.
She was all right?
Oh, fine. It was all a mix-up.
I'm glad.
Oh, and thanks again for helping me to look for her. Have a nice party?
Not as nice as the one I'm going to have.
What a lovely flat.
What would you like to drink?
Little whiskey?
Soda?
Yeah, please. Oh, a small one, really. I don't drink very much.
Expect that's how you keep so attractively slim. How's that? The size?
What? Oh, yes. Thank you.
I'm having a glass of wine.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm thrilled you made it. Radio doesn't bother you.
I like it.
It's meant to add to the general coziness. Aren't you tired of standing on one leg?
Well, I didn't realize I was.
More restful here, next to me.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you want to know something? You're rather wonderful.
I think you're rather wonderful yourself.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Let me give you some more whiskey. Or is it you speaking? I mean, I don't mind as long as you say the words.
Oh, it isn't the drink. I haven't finished this one yet.
Darling. You don't mind my calling you darling?
When I do, I'll let you know.
That seemed to fit you so awfully well.
I shouldn't talk to you this way.
Why not? Not that you said all that much, except that you think I'm wonderful.
You don't understand.
Oh, you're not going to take it back, are you?
Of course not. Only, well,
This is Radio 2. Time for the Midnight News Bulletin.
Oh,
The
it's
first
the news.
news flash, which has just come in.
Wonder what?
Late tonight, at the Foreign Office, women cleaners discovered the body of a man in the office of Lord Dulane.
good Lord.
Lord Dulane, head of a special department, was called in to identify the body, but was unable to do so. The police have requested the special branch to assist them in their investigation. Now here is the rest of the late-night news. Further to his speech in the House of Commons this afternoon, the Prime Minister said,
I wonder who it could be. A man found in his office.
Lord Dulane's?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know him?
Well, I met him tonight, as it happens. The party I was at.
Oh.
It was all frightfully upper-crust diplomats and MPs, very boring.
You're not interested in those sort of people?
Can't say I am, are you?
I don't get asked.
You go to their wives' and girlfriends' parties instead.
Sometimes.
Much more fun.
It must be very interesting meeting politicians and so forth.
You must come with me next time. Tell you what, we'll do a deal. You let me do that modeling job for you in Paris, and I'll take you on a tour of top brass parties.
You are lovely.
Oh, darling. Oh, damn, who can that be?
Perhaps you invited someone else in for a drink.
Don't be silly, sweet, not when I was hoping you'd be here. Oh, only one way to find out. Go and answer it.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good morning, you mean.
We're sorry to disturb you, madam.
Well, then stop disturbing me and go away.
Good for her.
We're police officers, a special branch.
It's them again.
We're making inquiries in connection with a man believed to have been murdered.
So?
We've reason to believe that the person who might be able to help us in our investigation was seen entering one of the flats here.
They're after me again?
How do I know you're police?
Clever girl.
I must warn you, madam.
Warn me. You'd better clear off before I call the real police.
No,
How dare.
Who was it?
The police. That's who they said.
I heard the door slam.
One tried to put his foot in the door.
What did they want?
You.
Me?
The body found at the Foreign Office. You know more about it, don't you?
I know more...
Hilaire, darling, there's something sinister going on and you're mixed up in it.
But this is fantastic.
No, this is real.
But I tell you...
It's all systems go, my sweet, and you better take off before they kick my door into the fire escape through the kitchen.
Yes, I know. I mean, well, why should I run
I'm
for
trying
it?
to help you get the hell out of it.
Caress.
What, darling?
It doesn't matter.
Get going, will you?
Yeah, all right.
See you at the salon.
Yes. Oh, darling.
Darling. Now beat it.
I'll see you.
See you.
Mr. Hilaire.
Who's that?
I thought you'd slip out this way.
The porter?
Yes, sir.
But I thought you'd gone with the, with the body.
I was sent back here.
But you're... Who are you?
Oh, it's all right, all right. I'm on your side.
I wish I knew what the devil was going on.
Trust the Major.
What about the body? That news flash on the radio.
That was his brainwave.
To dump it on Lord Dulane.
That makes it his problem now, doesn't it?
Good Lord.
Look, you'll get a taxi in Park Street. Look slippy, though.
Yeah, right.
By the way, you won't find him in Whitehall. Who? The Major. He's gone to his club. Officers' Club.
Where?
Officers' Club, St. James's. Find him in the Turkish bath. But get weaving. It'll get unhealthy if you hang about.
This is the stuff. Gets the pores wide open. Sweat all the muck out of you.
I expect it's very good for one.
And you will enjoy it. So, you were saying you have to get out quick, eh?
Yes. These two turned out. Special branch, they said.
Keep your voice down. You didn't see them?
No. But they sounded like those two that came to my mother's flat.
And this time the girl held them off.
Slammed the door in their faces. Said I'd be wiser to go.
Oh, why should you think it was you they were after?
I didn't have time to discuss that. She still wants to muddle for me when I go to Paris.
She cough up anything useful?
Nothing really, but I'll be seeing...
I'm cutting my losses on the Joseph tape.
How do you mean?
Keep your voice down. It looks as if Dulane must have got hold of it.
Won't he act on the information? Tip off Moscow to grab Joseph?
I'm a jump ahead of him.
How?
See that bald, fat man just come in?
Sitting there with his eyes closed.
He's not asleep, don't worry.
Who is he?
Flown in from Spain with the news I've been waiting for. Joseph's on the way.
From Rio de Janeiro?
Bit of a job, but I fix. He touches down tomorrow. Today, that is. Secret Spanish airfield. Fly on here.
Joseph's arriving here?
This is where you will be useful.
Will I really?
Take him to a hideout.
In London?
Or somewhere near, where I can keep an eye on him.
But he'll try and escape.
Nobody knows what's good for him. Where could he escape to? Germany? East or west? Either he'd walk into a dead flat.
I see.
I have the place in mind. Ideal.
Where?
Make your eyes pop.
I bet it will.
I'll do a quick check with our friend over there. Exchange signals. Make certain he's okay.
Right.
Now we'll walk past them together. Slowly. I'll cough. Twice. Like this.
Yes.
I'll say, thought I got rid of that cough. And you'll answer me. I'm a doctor. I can give you something for it.
But I'm not a doctor.
I know.
Oh, I see. That's the code.
No, that's the twist.
Ah.
If he utters, I know he's a fake. The real signal is 3 coughs. And he's supposed to answer that he's a doc.
And if he gives no sign?
Then we walk past again. I cough 3 times. I say, thought I got rid of that cough. You keep quiet. And he answers, I'm a doctor. I can give you something for it.
I see.
Now, let's do the trial run.
He still looks asleep.
That's okay. Wait for it. Now walk slowly. Thought I got rid of that cough.
can give you something for it.
He's still got his eyes closed. He's okay. We'll walk past again. This time, you don't answer.
No.
He'll say it. Right. Walk slowly. Thought I got rid of that cough. He hasn't answered. Something off key. He fits the description. I'll pretend to mistake him for a club member. Excuse me, sir. Aren't you... Oh, what? He's ill.
I'm a doctor. I can give you something for it.
Shut up. No, don't touch him. He's dead. Dead? Could be a heart attack. Too hot for him. No, let him alone.
Shouldn't we do something?
Damn nuisance. Have to contact Rio again. Delay.
We can't leave him like this.
Get out of here, but fast. Get your clothes on first.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
We'll rendezvous about midday.
I'll be at Berkeley Square.
Oh, by the way, don't sleep there tonight. Oh, at my flat, take my tip. Bound to be watched. They might take a phone at you.
You mean... But who'd want to kill me?
Tulane for a start.
Well, if you say so, I'll sleep at my mother's.
Good idea.
I don't know what sort of explanation I'll give.
You'll think of something.
Will I?
I'll be in touch.
I can hardly wait.
Don't feel bitter. Remember your duty.
Who to?
Well, the flag.
Flag?
Your country. Or someone. Damn silly question. I'm off.
That you, Ella?
Mother? Not in bed yet?
No, dear. Just having a cup of tea. Would you like one?
No, thanks, Mother.
I couldn't get to sleep.
I'm sorry. Too much excitement this evening.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd borrowed the spare room.
What's wrong with your flat?
I couldn't sleep either. Seems to have got noisy lately.
Noisy? You mean a gun going off or something?
A gun? Well, no. Traffic in Berkeley Square at night.
You always made a rotten liar.
What?
You're worried.
Of course not.
Something you want to ask me about? Is it that girl, Harriet?
What?
I'm not trying to be nosy, darling.
I know that, Mother.
Only if it helps you to tell someone.
Well, I'm not sure about her.
She's fallen for you, hasn't she?
I think she has.
I'm not surprised.
But there's something I can't quite make out.
About her?
Yes, and other things.
Other men?
No.
Oh, sit down and have a cup of tea. Calm your nerves.
Yes, Mother. I'll get a cup from the kitchen.
That's nice of you. There are some biscuits if you want.
No, thanks.
What the... Sorry if I startled you, sir.
You here again? Are you still a policeman?
Maybe.
How did you get in? I suppose you've got a burglar's toolkit as well.
Standard issue in this game.
Look, my mother mustn't know that...
What are you doing here, there?
I think I will have some biscuits after all, Mother.
Easy covered by the fridge.
Yeah, all right. What do you want anyway?
Major's orders.
He doesn't trust me either.
Not that. Just to see you're not bothered by anything.
Oh, I'm not in any danger.
Someone might like to change that.
The chaps who were at Miss Neville's flat.
Who were here earlier, remember?
Yes, I better not stay here. I don't want to get killed in my mother's house.
How do you find them, dear?
Just coming, Mother. Hop it, will you? She'll be coming in.
Something I should warn you about.
I put them in the other closet.
Quick.
Okay.
I'm just coming.
So long. Hurry up, then. She's coming. Quick.
I thought they were in the cupboard by the fridge. Are you opening the window?
Closing it, Mother.
Closing it? But it was closed.
I mean opening it, darling. It's stuffy in here.
Stuffy? My kitchen? Is there someone out there?
Well, out there?
Let me look. There he is, a man running off. I believe he was here, a burglar.
Oh, Mother, really?
There, who was he? What's going on?
Nothing at all, Mother.
No, he was pretending. You're mixed up in something, some secret. It's to do with her, isn't it?
Correct.
You're involved in some funny business, I know it.
Look, darling, I can explain it all.
That man, he was in my kitchen.
Oh, all right. He was.
And you know he is?
Sort of. I've told you, I can explain.
I hope you can, dear. Bring your cup and saucer and have some tea. And you can tell me all about it. That's where his Been so clever, of course, this Major, who is it?
Selby, dear. Major Selby. But it's a name you must never mention.
It's unmentionable. Entangling with all this. First, just the Hamburg trip and that singer.
Bridget Cowles.
Never mind the name. She ought to know better and stick to her magic flute.
Merry Widow, darling.
And to paint your patriotism when you should be thinking of your hairdressing.
The past 24 hours have been a nightmare. The murder in Hamburg, the man who fell out of the train.
Who might have killed you?
Yeah, the body in Caress's flat. Even at the Turkish bath, this chap turns out to be dead. And the fake police, I'm having no more to do with it.
Could you get away from this Major?
Well, I can't trust him. How do I know he is what he says he is?
What does he say he is?
Well, he's admitted his department is unofficial, that it's a one-man band. He makes it all so hush-hush and mysterious. Supposing it's a pack of lies, that he's some lunatic who thinks he's a master spy.
Oh, he seems crazy.
Or he might even be a spy for Moscow. I'm going to find out. I'm going to the Foreign Office.
Oh, no delay.
Why not? He may be a fool, but he's head of a government department. Someone who's responsible.
You'll tell him everything?
Put myself in his hands. Do what he says.
But if this Major finds out...
Oh, he'll froth at the mouth. But it can't be helped. At least I'll know where I stand.
Oh, but you must do what you believe to be right.
Yes, I mean, I have met Lord Dulaine, if only for a minute.
And Lady Dulaine is a client.
I wonder if I should ask her advice.
Lady Dulaine?
No, Chris. She knows him. She might give me some idea how he'd react. And if he'd help me.
Can you trust her?
I think so. The red carnation.
What?
Lord Dulaine's buttonhole that I picked up at her flat. She may have found it. She saw him at the party. She might remember if he was wearing it.
Plenty of men wear red carnations.
Yes. I'll give her a ring.
Have you got her number?
I noticed it on her phone.
Worth giving it a try.
No reply.
You sure it was the number?
Oh, yes. She must have gone out. Oh, well, hello? Hello, Chris?
Hello?
Chris? It's Hilaire. Hope I didn't wake you.
No, you didn't wake us.
Who's that?
I doubt if you ever will.
What's happened? Who is that?
She's dead.
What? He's run off.
What's wrong?
Hello?
Yeah.
There was a man answered. She's dead.
Dead?
That's what he said. Hello? Oh, it's no good. He's hung up.
Oh, but she can't be. You must have mistaken him.
That's what he said. His voice, it sounded funny, sort of muffled. But I know who it was. He was trying to disguise it.
Where are you going?
To her flat.
Yes.
If it's who I think it is.
What are you going to do?
He killed her. I know it. He killed her.
Open the door! It's Hilaire! Let me in! Open up! I know you're in there! Open the door!
Oh, not allowed to wait until... Well, I was going to say dead.
I knew it was you.
Better come in.
Where is she?
Afraid the body's been removed.
She's gone?
If I'd known you were so anxious to view it, I'd have asked them to wait.
Who killed her?
That's what the police want to know. It was a knife.
Knife?
If it's of any significance.
She was stabbed? The same...
Exactly.
What are you doing here?
I'll ask the questions.
Not these, you won't. Why were you here? Did you find her? Or did you kill her?
Calm yourself.
You murdered her.
Why should I want to do that?
What were you doing here, then?
My job to keep an eye on a suspect.
You cheap, phony spy. Why do you think she's a suspect?
Now, come on, relax.
I'm not taking any more orders from you.
We'll see.
What do you suspect her of?
Being in cahoots with Dulaine.
And was she?
Your guess is as good as mine. You found the clue that he was here.
The red carnation?
That.
And incidentally, what happened to it?
You don't know? You wouldn't. Well, here's something you should know.
A letter?
Wrote it just before she cashed in her chips. Thought you'd prefer if the police didn't see it. But she probably didn't mean a word of it. But you'd be the best judge of that.
How do I know that she wrote this?
Well, I didn't.
Anyhow, how does this link her with Dulaine?
You note it isn't addressed to you, not actually. Just darling.
Where's the envelope?
I thought I'd keep that. For Gerald, it said.
Gerald?
Happens to be his name, Gerald Dulaine.
You trying to say she was in love with him?
Could look that way.
You're a liar. She wrote that to me.
The police might see it differently. That you found out she was fooling you, so you did her in out of jealousy.
You just...
Which is why I wouldn't be in all that hurry to chat up Dulaine if I were you.
How the devil did you know about that?
Spot of mind reading.
Well, who told you that... My mother. Have you been talking to her?
Look, get the picture. Your mother's flat is bugged to the ceiling.
Bugged?
Not by me, not guilty. But I was here and happened to pick up every word of your cosy heart-to-heart with Mum.
How do you mean it wasn't you?
I did warn you. Trouble with this business. Never know who your true friends are.
What are you getting
Look,
at?
that isn't only a radiogram. It's a playback job. This dump is geared to listen, to watch. By that mirror, there. Right-hand corner, tiny button. Press it. Go on. That's it.
Camera?
You catch on fast. Two-way mirrors. Latest type movie cameras behind them, all mod cons.
You mean she...
Like me to run through some stuff? Flick of the wrist. You have a projector. Press this. Film screen opens on the wall. You'll enjoy this. Take a few. Here we go. There she is. All soft and yielding. And look at you.
I don't want to see...
And don't turn your eyes away. Look at it. Look.
Correct.
She was only doing a job, same as you. Now don't go. Watch this bit. Where you're drooling over her on the settee. This is good.
Why, she's...
What you pinching out of your pocket?
The red carnation.
Very professional.
I must have had it all the time.
Forgotten it, haven't you? And now guess what? The police found it in her tiny white hand. You don't want to see any more?
No.
Okay. That's it. Could play with it all night. You got the message? All I have to do is show them this.
Them?
Police. What more proof will they need?
I don't know what you mean.
They're looking for you. You were the last to see her alive. I'll draw you a map. You murdered her, like I said. The letter to his nibs? Jealousy.
Blackmail?
Unless you do as I say, I'll frame you with her murder.
In episode 4 of The House of Unspeakable Secrets, Hilaire was played by Leslie Phillips, Selby by Simon Lack, and Caress by Irene Sutcliffe. The Hall Porter by Graham Armitage. The House of Unspeakable Secrets. Leslie Phillips in Ernest Dudley's 8-part comic strip thriller. Episode 5, Cold Blood. That famous Mayfair hairdresser Hilaire is also a secret agent employed by Major Selby. The eccentric Major plans to kidnap a wartime Nazi named Joseph. Hilaire has fallen in love with Caress Neville, but learns that she has been murdered and accuses Selby of killing her. He denies it and reveals that Caress was a blackmailer using a secret film camera at her flat.
You don't want to see any more?
No.
Okay. That's it. I could play with it all night. You got the message? All I have to do is show them this.
Them?
Police. What more proof will they need?
I don't know what you mean.
They're looking for you. You were the last to see her alive. You murdered her. The letter to his nibs? Jealousy.
Blackmail?
Unless you do as I say, I'll frame you with her murder. You meant to sell me up the river with Julaine.
It wasn't that. It's simply that I don't know where I am with you.
I know where you will be. In the nick.
You may find yourself there instead, murdering spy.
Much more from you. I'll blow your head off.
Oh, yes, reach for your gun. Add another corpse to the list.
I tell you, I didn't kill her.
And you know I didn't, but that won't stop you from handing me over to the police.
Yeah, where are you going?
If you want to know, back to my flat. And if the police want to know, in bed.
Stay where you are.
Oh, shut up shouting at me.
Come back.
Oh, go to hell.
Should have shot him in the back. All right, you can come out. He's gone.
I think I heard him.
All right, Miss Neville, or whatever your name is.
You can call me Caress, now that we're going to be friends.
Friends, nothing.
Have it your way.
Anyhow, I conned him into believing you're out of the game.
Took it quite badly. Really rather touching.
I'd like to take you apart when I have the time. See what really makes you tick.
You wouldn't recognize it if you saw it.
What do you mean?
Work it out when you have the time.
Now get this. One false move and it'll be the chop. No kidding this time.
Oh, I thought we'd been into that.
You're on my side now because you have to be. You're the sort who've ruined this racket. No loyalty.
Loyalty? Who's talking? Who's that?
Chap with the car. Round the back. Wait here. I'll check.
You do that. Come on. Come on. That you. Listen, I'm moving out. Playing it his way for now. We'll contact you. Same time, same place. He's coming back.
It was him. Car's waiting by the fire escape. First sign of any tricks, you're dead meat.
Charming.
My chap's got his orders. He'll act on them.
So long, Major. Oh, my handbag. Fun knowing you. In a grisly kind of way.
I wonder. Hello, where were you, asleep? Well, who do you think? Wake up. Oh, just pushed off. Oh, don't worry, she'll be taken care of. Not yet. Someone else I've got to look in on before I call her today. I'm going along there now. Come on, stir your stumps. Oh, Madame Hilaire?
Who are you? Has something happened to my son?
I'm Major Selby.
Oh, where's Hilaire? He phoned me from his flat.
I'm sure he did. Say he was sleeping there after all.
Yes, the girl was dead.
I wonder, Madame Hilaire, if I might come in. Just a very brief chat.
Well, is he all right?
Safely tucked in bed.
Oh.
I appreciate the hour's late, but,
I'm awake, so what does it matter?
sorry to have disturbed you.
Come in.
Many thanks.
Don't you bother about sleep yourself.
When I can.
Oh.
Martyr to insomnia, since I got a bit shot up in the last little party.
Party?
The war, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your husband was killed, wasn't he?
Yes.
That's what's disappointed me about Hilaire, really.
What do you mean?
Oh, his father, a soldier who gave his life fighting...
My husband was a barber who didn't know one end of a step gun from the other.
Sten gun.
And didn't want to.
Still, he was doing his duty.
If this fool of a colonel hadn't insisted he must be shaved in the middle of a dive bomb attack. Anyway, what's it matter? It's all past now.
Oh, quite.
Until next time. Would you like some coffee, Major?
Major will do.
Oh, yes, Hilaire told me. You prefer to be unmentionable.
No coffee, thanks. It's next time which Hilaire can help try to prevent.
How can he help prevent the next war?
Well, we can all play our part, some more than others.
You sound like one of those MPs. I think all politicians should be shot. Then there will be no war. That is logic. Have some tea, then. I am going to.
Well, if you are, Madame Hilaire.
Go on talking. I can hear you from the kitchen.
This is what I wanted to see you about. The duty your son owes.
To you?
No, to his country.
He's my son. But he's not a boy. He's a grown-up man. Why don't you talk to him?
Well, he's a bit upset.
Because the girl has been murdered. He wasn't. Well, he thought he was in love with her.
She was a blackmailer, a spy.
She was murdered because of that?
She's not dead. She's alive.
But where is she?
Getting out of London, fast as she can.
Where to? Look out! What's the matter with you? You're half asleep.
I'm okay.
Take it easy, will you?
Driving fast helps keep me away.
Well, there must be somewhere we can stop for some coffee.
So you can slip me a knockout drop. I'm stepping on it, I tell you.
Well, let me drive.
Leave it to me. We'll get there.
Told me all this, Major. You trusted me. Can't you trust Hilaire?
It's the girl. When I cottoned onto her game, I had to persuade her to switch sides. I was afraid Hilaire would attempt to find her. Why I pretended she was dead.
It all seems very confused.
Control confusion, Madame Hilaire, and I'm in control.
And I don't know that you made it much clearer to me. Everybody's spying on everybody else spying. It's not getting anyone anywhere, is it?
Oh, spying? Espionage isn't meant to get anyone anywhere. Well, not exactly. It's a profession. Anyhow, you agree that after all, he is in honor bound.
Oh, I can't say that to him. He gets it once you've been to see me.
Well, he mustn't know that.
I will put it to him that he started the job. Why not finish it? That will appeal to him. He likes to say he never begins anything he can't finish. And in return, you promise me.
When the Yosef file is closed, Hilaire will be through.
All right.
And not to go near Dulaine. Won't be responsible for anything happening to him if he does.
He won't speak to Lord Delaine now, I am sure. But what about Caress Neville?
As far as he's concerned, she stays dead.
She may change her mind. Women do and decide to see him again.
She won't. Don't you worry about her.
Listen, will you? I know this road. There's a hell of a corner.
I'm not bothered.
Are you crazy?
I'll get a real kick out of this.
Slow down. The corner.
I believe you're scared.
Slow down.
Good morning, Lord Delaine.
Morning. Nice quick trip.
Helicopter's very handy, sir. I've got my report.
In triplicate?
Yes, I remembered this time.
No risk of the story getting out?
Definitely not.
No newspaper men on the scene? No photographers?
Not one. I took over on arrival. Local police collaborated. Car removed promptly. It might never have happened.
Good. Now, let's have the report.
Proceeded by helicopter to outskirts Lower Marlow village, arriving 8:12 hours. Viewed scene of accident. Established that car Jag marked C9, number BL16Q, crashed corner approaching Lower Marlow Bridge. Rolled down riverbank, burst into flames.
Horrible thing.
Yes, sir. Vehicle totally burned out. 2 passengers, 1 man, 1 woman, both burnt beyond recognition.
How were they identified?
Oh, yes, got a good point there. In the case of the man, he wore a nickel-plated wristwatch, West German manufacture, inscribed with number corresponding to silver identification disc worn around neck, number Z4040SF.
Careless of him. One of that lot, all right?
Yes, sir. And his passenger? The woman, sir. 1 white doeskin handbag thrown clear of vehicle, containing items of makeup, etc., money and checkbook. Name of bank, London Central, Park Lane branch. Account in name of Neville, Caress, Miss. Address 24 Fountain Street, West 1.
You have been doing your homework.
Inside handbag lining, we found item 1, .38 midget special, fully loaded.
I say.
File containing 1 cyanide capsule.
Really? To be taken as directed, one only.
And this little lot, sir.
Photographs, eh? Looks interesting.
Slipped them in my pocket. Thought it better if even the police didn't see them.
Let's take a look. That was very bright of you, Reynolds. You, have you seen these?
What, sir?
Recognize that face?
You bet I do, sir. I recognize it and no mistake.
Oh, Ella, darling, Mrs. Fitzgeorge wants her appointment tomorrow morning instead of this morning.
What time?
11:30. I've looked in your appointments book. You are clear.
Will do.
Would you like me to cut your appointments this afternoon?
No, why?
I just thought you ought to try and get some rest. You look tired.
I'm fine, Mother. No, don't fuss. Look, you didn't get much sleep yourself.
I feel as dirty as a bird.
Well, that's good. You look to me as if you've got something on your mind.
But what could I have on my mind?
You're wearing a certain expression.
Yes? Oh, well. Where are you going? You've got another client.
Not for half an hour. I thought I'd go for a walk in Hyde Park.
Don't be silly, dear. It'll take you half an hour to cross Park Lane, all the morning traffic.
Oh, well, I think some fresh air might help.
Hilaire, actually, I was hoping we might have had a little chat.
What is it?
About all that has been going on.
There is something on your mind.
I suppose I am rather worried.
You ought never to have been involved, Mother. I blame myself. I shouldn't have let you.
It wasn't your fault, darling. Anyway, let's talk it over at lunchtime.
Nothing else happened last night?
No, it's just that you're still going out.
Yes, I'll be back on time.
I wonder where he's off to.
Good morning.
You here? I didn't expect you'd still be around.
Why not?
After what happened.
Still needs to be an hall porter.
Except when you're really wanted. Early this morning, for instance.
You mean poor Miss Neville?
Oh, Miss Neville. Hell of a lot you cared.
Oh, I can't be in two places, besides.
Besides what?
Well, she was on the other side.
That's the major story. And do you know something? I don't believe it.
Where are you going?
Up to her flat, of course.
You haven't got a key.
No, that won't stop me.
But you can't.
Nor will you. In fact, since you're here, you can take me up in the lift.
Take you up?
Yes, come on.
I don't know that I'm all that clued up on what did happen. Except that she got her chips, and the Major was here at the time.
Oh, yes, he was here, all right.
Here we are, then.
Thanks.
I don't think I ought to know about this.
Suit yourself.
You'll never break that door down.
2 so-called special branch types are trying last night.
Yes, I can see somebody's been at it.
And they smashed the lock half off. I noticed you later. Watch. No trouble at all.
Still, better not go in.
Oh, why don't you tell the police? Hmm? The real police. Come on. Use the phone. Here you are.
Now, look, I've warned you.
I knew it would be the last thing you want to do.
What do you expect to find, anyway?
I'm not sure. Just a hunch that she's still alive.
She's dead. She must be.
You didn't see her? You weren't here?
Well, admitted, but I mean, why should... Listen.
The lift.
Someone's coming. I'm getting out.
We can't go out the front door.
The kitchen. Fire escape, quick.
Who do you think it is?
It's no use. The back door's locked. There's no key. Better hide.
Where?
Behind this screen.
I'll squeeze into the cupboard.
Looks like someone's already arrived. Door's open.
Well, we must have busted in last night.
No, he only half did it. She opened up for us, remember?
Well, that's right.
No one here. Try the bedroom.
Okay.
I'll see you in the kitchen.
There's no one here.
Door to the fire escape's locked. No key.
Well, looks like whoever it was has scarpered. You notice anyone downstairs?
No, should I have?
How about the hall porter?
There wasn't one.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't he one of the other marks?
That's what's itching me.
Do we answer?
Could be us.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, Reynolds. You reading me?
Yes, sir. It's him. We just arrived.
I thought I'd check.
We think someone was here.
What? Who?
We suspect the hall porter.
Porter? Oh, yes. He's one of...
That's right.
Which means they know about the car.
Could be.
You better take a quick look round. Though if they've been there already, bad show. Don't risk being seen.
No, Lord Delane.
Report back.
Yes, sir.
You made a mistake.
What?
You identified him.
Well,
maybe bugged. Someone could have heard.
sorry.
What was that? Behind the screen.
Come on, Rich.
Who there? The hall porter.
Shit, don't shoot. You overheard more than's good for you.
I didn't. I was only...
Yeah, well, you won't hear this.
Did you have to?
I told you shouldn't have said that name. We better get out. Here, let's blow.
Yeah.
Murdered. In cold blood.
God, they didn't kill you.
That was horrible to shoot him like that, right through the forehead.
Nothing you could have done.
Nothing except run.
Why did you go there?
I thought I might spot something, some clue that Caress wasn't dead.
Isn't it better to accept that she is and forget about her?
I can't forget about her, Mother. I'll never get her out of my mind. Not while I believe she's still alive.
It's time for your next client. Oh, I almost forgot. While you were out, the girl from the Cafe Piazza called.
The girl from where?
The silver blonde. You sent her your card.
She turned up. Did she leave her name?
Zoe Bellamy. She said she would probably look in again this afternoon.
Zoe Bellamy. So she has done something about it.
But she wants to model for you in Paris. But you won't let her, will you, des amateurs?
It doesn't matter now who does. Well, I must phone Paris, tell Francois Jules to fix the girl I saw in his office. Mitsu, her name was.
Would you like me to take care of it for you,
Yeah,
Peter?
thanks, Mother. I'd better go.
I'll speak to Francois Jules now.
Oh, and I've made up my mind about Julaine. I stand a better chance of finding Caress through Major Selby.
That's true. Now go on. Never keep the client waiting. I'll get on to Paris.
Yeah, all right, Mother. Yeah, do that.
But first...
Yes, Madame Hilaire?
Is Is that you, Major?
I was expecting you to phone.
Oh, you were?
So, it's a deal. We can shake hands on it.
If you like.
A bit of a coincidence that Lady Dulaine happens to be a client of yours.
What about it?
It's going to be useful to you.
In what way?
That wig she's wearing at tonight's fancy dress jamboree.
The Marie Antoinette wig?
Delivering it to her this afternoon.
Yeah?
You'll drop it in here on the way.
I will. What for?
Don't interrupt, because you're going to learn something about wig making you don't know.
Oh, thanks.
Now, it's this way. Now, listen. Dulaine has an agent working for him in Spain.
Spain?
Spain, right. His pad's in Madrid, but he moves around.
And Joseph is stopping off in Spain on his way here.
Joseph touched down at the secret Spanish airfield an hour ago.
Ah, well, that's good. Isn't it?
I do wish you'd stop asking questions.
Oh, sorry.
Well, just listen, will you?
Right.
Well, let me tell you my way, then at least I'll know what I'm talking about myself.
Yes.
Now, yes, as I was saying, Joseph hit the deck an hour back. He sticks around and hiding until we've got 100% secret hideout ready for him here. You with me? Are you with me?
Can I answer that?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I'm with you.
Now, the snag. I've just had the wire that this chap of Dulaine's out there has got on to Josef's arrival.
Oh.
And where he's holed up.
Oh.
There's been a leakage.
You can say that again.
There's been a leakage. Yes, well, we all slip up now and then. I tell you can't rely on anyone. Anyhow, this agent gets in from Spain tonight.
Coming to London? What for?
Report to Dulaine, of course. Daren't trust putting it over his shortwave.
Oh.
It's dynamite. I might pick it off the air myself. So he's got to make it in person, which is where you come in.
Do I?
Do you know where this Spanish onion will head straight for tonight? Lady Dulaine's shindig, of course.
Lady Dulaine?
Because that's who he'll hand the message over to.
But why doesn't he go straight to Lord Dulaine?
Because this is espionage we're in. Filthy knife in the back, life or death rat race.
I know.
And all the time we've got to look as if our hands are lily white, as if a halo wouldn't melt in our mouths. And who plays it dirtiest and has to appear purer than the driven snow?
You?
Lord Muck himself.
Muck?
Dulaine, you nit.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes.
So, you know who the agent is? Top Spanish brass. And tied in tight to the local Nazi setup. Dulaine daren't risk even being in the same room with him. Now, Lady Dulaine will be wearing the wig, right? And that's where the mini tape recorder will be.
Tape recorder? In the wig?
Well, Lady Dulaine won't know, naturally. Agent shows up wearing fancy dress and mask, same as the others. Chats up Lady Dulaine. At least that's what she thinks. In fact, what he says is the message in code which the tape picks up. You think it's corny? Dulaine's kinky mind? Ah, it makes you spit.
Oh.
Only, as it happens, it suits me because it won't be the Spanish onion at all.
Who then? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess.
Exactly. You.
Me.
Who better?
I'm sure I can think of someone.
Now, save your strength. Nothing to it. You'll be all dolled up with mask. You arrive, mix in with the mob, sort out Lady Dulaine, cough up your little speech, and skip.
Skip?
Half an hour, no more.
And the real agent?
That's my business. He won't be in your way.
But suppose Lady Dulaine finds out. I'll lose a valuable client.
She won't find out.
And Lord Dulaine will have bugged the wig. Is that it?
Right.
We shall pick up whatever I say to her?
Whatever comes into your head.
Does it have to be in Spanish?
Anything. Spanish, gibberish, make it up as you go along. Can't you imagine their stupid faces when they try to decode it?
Yeah, then, if Dulaine's planting the tape in it, why do I have to drop the wig in here on the way? I don't understand.
You don't have to understand. Your job is to get that blasted wig here this afternoon. And you'll do just that.
Only just gone to him there. You don't have to be in all that rush.
Well, I said I'd be at Lady Dulaine's at 3, Mother. You know how difficult taxis can be.
Oh, there are dozens in Berkeley Square.
Oh, not this time in the afternoon. Start going home for their tea.
Tea, too? Don't be silly, dear.
Well, you know what taxi drivers are, Mother. If they see me carrying this enormous parcel, they'll head for home.
Well, it's safely packed anyway.
Thanks, darling.
I wish I could be there to see Lady Dulaine in it tonight.
Yeah, I wish you could, too. Well, I'll be on my way.
Oh, don't for goodness sake let it dash against anything. The box isn't strong.
I'll never get a taxi. Taxi! Going for his tea.
Mr. Hilaire?
Yes?
Mr. Hilaire?
Oh, you're...
I'm Zoe Bellamy. I called this morning and your mother said...
Well, I'm in rather a hurry.
Oh.
Yes, must get a taxi. Oh, taxi!
Well, now, look, let me take you. I've got my car.
Oh, that's all right. Here's a taxi. Taxi! Thanks all the same.
How about tomorrow?
Yes. Sorry, can't stop.
Where to, sir?
Come along about midday.
See you then.
Yes. Oh, Whitehall, please. Corner of Horsecars Avenue. I'm in a hurry.
Yes, sir.
He's certainly stepping on it. Where are you going? Why Whitehall, I said. Hey, driver. Driver, you're going the wrong way.
I know where I'm going. It's not Whitehall.
What? But look here.
Major's orders.
What do you mean?
You're to meet him somewhere else.
Oh, where?
You'll see, sir. Just sit back and hang on to that parcel.
Well, I suppose it's all right. This place.
This is it.
He's here with this dismal-looking house?
Go ahead.
I'll take that.
Move.
But...
Put your hands up and keep them that way.
Meeting the Major somewhere else, eh?
Go on. Through the front door. And I'm right behind you. Good afternoon.
If you say so.
Where is he? At the back.
What's the idea of bringing me to this place?
You'll find out. Here. Come on. He's here, sir.
Lord Dulaine.
We meet again, Mr. Hilaire.
Don't you think he's going a bit far?
Sit down.
I'll take a taxi to Whitehall, find myself some house in Hampstead.
Sit down or I'll knock you down. For the future, don't take taxis to Whitehall. Here's what you want, sir. Oh, good.
It's a wig for your wife, and it just isn't you.
Shouldn't try to be funny if I were you. Cut it out.
Oh, you'll shoot me in the back? What? I recognize your voice now. When you shot the porter, I was there in the flat.
What the hell did you do that for? You talk too much. Better hand that gun over to me. Yes, sir. Now get out and cool off. Sorry, sir. I won't tolerate this sort of conduct. Take the taxi back where it belongs and report to me in the morning. Yes, sir. Is he all right? I think so, sir. Might have bashed his skull in. He's breathing. Knocked out for a few minutes, that's all. I might have talked him into working for me, but now, really, that stupid fool. He is a bit trigger-happy. What was that about shooting someone in some flat? The girl's flat, sir. We found the hall porter hiding. Good grief, if my chief gets to know. It's all hushed up, sir. I should hope so. Now, about this blessed wig my wife's wearing tonight. Supposed to be delivered to her by 3 o'clock. It's now... Just on 2:30. I haven't got too much time. Got to be properly fixed up. Yes, sir. We'd better get back to my office. I've got the gadget all ready, sir. Take a couple of minutes. You're sure nothing can go wrong? Definitely not. Very simple operation. The timing worries me. If it should go off too early, my wife... Trust me, sir. It's 100% foolproof. Then you'll deliver it, pretending you're a messenger. Have to think up some story. Leave it to me, Lord Dulaine. Right. Oh, what about him? Oh. Wake up thinking he's had a bit of a bad dream or something. Come on, then.
Oh. Mr. Hilaire? It's all right, Mr. Hilaire.
Yeah. What hit me? Where am I? Who are you?
I'm Zoe Bellamy. Remember?
Oh, yes. Oh, my head.
Oh. Come on. Let me help you to my car.
What? Your car? What are you doing here?
Well, as a matter of fact, I heard you tell the taxi driver to go to Whitehall, but he shot off in the very opposite direction. I had the idea you were being kidnapped, so I followed in my car.
Well, yes. Oh, thank you very much.
Was the parcel you were carrying worth very much?
The wig. Where is it? They've taken it. Oh, no. Well, wasn't all that valuable.
Well, then why were they after it?
Eh? Oh, my head. Probably a rival hairdresser or something.
You mean a trade secret thing?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, yes, that's it. Yeah.
But you still want to go to the address you gave in Whitehall?
Yes, I'd better report my loss. And if you start asking me what I was doing taking a whacking great wig to Whitehall, well, the answer is it's none of your business.
Come on, Mr. Hilaire, I'll take you.
It's all right. I can get a taxi.
A taxi? After what happened to you last time? You must be mad. Come on, I'll take you for a ride.
Yeah, thanks. If you'll put me down at the corner of the Horse Cars Avenue, then. I don't want to take you out of your way.
I see. So what's happened means that Dulaine must be bugging this very office.
He's bugging what you're bugging from the other people.
He'll end up by bugging himself, that's what he'll do. How else could he have known about the wig? It's damned unethical, you know.
They'll deliver it to Lady Dulaine as if it's come from me. She was expecting me, too. I was to see it fitted.
Oh, they'll con her with some story.
There was something I was trying to remember on my way here in the car.
The girl, Zoe Bellamy. She didn't see you come in.
No. Made her drop me on the corner.
Good show. What were you trying to remember?
Seemed to recover consciousness for a second or two and then blacked out again. Something about the wig. I heard Lord Dulaine say He sounded afraid it might go off before the time.
I've got it.
Got what?
This is terrific. Great stuff.
Oh?
We pull the switch.
Switch?
Well, you won't be taking the agent's place after all.
Oh, good. I don't have to go.
Of course you've got to go.
Oh.
We leave Dulane's chappie strictly alone. Let him arrive, all unsuspecting. Why, it cries out for it. Why ever didn't I think of it before?
Why ever didn't you?
The Spanish agent turns up, goes through his performance, beats it, feeling happy he's done his stuff. Well, don't you get it?
Well, what's worrying me is where do I come in? You said I had to be there.
As Marie Antoinette.
Yeah. As who?
You'll be there impersonating Lady Dulane dressed up as this Marie Antoinette.
Dressed up as a woman? I can't.
You not only can, but you will. It's the obvious switch, don't you see?
No, I can't, I tell you. I won't.
But you haven't got the idea. Do I have to bash it into your stupid skull? You'll be wearing the wig.
In episode 5 of the... The House of Unspeakable Secrets. Leslie Phillips in Ernest Dudley's 8-part comic strip thriller. Episode 6, Behind the Mask. That noted Mayfair hairdresser Hilaire is also a secret agent helping Major Selby to kidnap a wartime Nazi. Bitter rivalry rages between the eccentric Major and Lord Dulane, head of his own intelligence department. It so happens that Lady Dulane is one of Hilaire's clients, for whom he has made a wig to wear at a fancy dress party that night. Selby orders him to impersonate Lady Dulane.
What's worrying me is where do I come in? You said I had to be there.
As Marie Antoinette.
Yes. As who?
You'll be there impersonating Lady Dulane dressed up as this Marie Antoinette.
Dressed up as a woman? I can't.
You not only can, but you will. Well, it's the obvious switch, can't you see?
Well, no, I can't. I tell you, I won't.
But you haven't got the idea. Do I have to bash it into your stupid skull? You'll be wearing the wig with that blasted tape in it.
No, definitely no.
Why so hot under the collar?
I am not, repeat, not dressing up as Lady Dulane as Marie Antoinette.
You're under orders. It's your duty to obey.
Well, to start with, everyone would know it wasn't her, that I was a man.
They won't see your face. You'll be wearing a mask.
Well, it would still look obvious. Can't you imagine? I mean, look at me.
You could arrange a shawl or something, cover you up a bit.
A shawl? Look, I won't do it.
You've got no option.
What do you mean?
Look, I've got to put in some revolver practice. Things are hot enough and you never know.
I don't see what that's got to do with it.
Join me at the shooting range. We'll chat this over.
There's nothing to chat about. I've told you I won't.
You haven't seen our little shooting range, have you? Only for pistol stuff, but very useful for keeping the old eye in.
You still won't talk me into this.
It's through the judo club. This way.
I'm not... Hey, I'm not going to give in over this.
Not bad. All inside the 10 ring, anyway.
Looks like nearly all bullseyes.
That's at 25 yards. A man will be nearer than that.
Really?
And bigger than a target.
Oh, yes.
This K-38's a 4-inch barrel. Do better with a 6-inch. Have a try?
I wouldn't be any good.
We should learn. Never know when it'll come in handy.
I'd rather not know.
Oh, go on. You right-handed?
Yes.
No, don't hold it like that. Shake hands with it as if you liked it.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Come on now. Grasp the gun high and firm. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Now raise to eye level.
What, like this?
Now, when you fire, it'll switch to the right. The trick is to fire without it doing that.
Yeah, it still won't get me to wear Lady Dulane's fancy dress.
Fire. What? Bullseye both times.
What?
Oh, good shooting, Mr. Hilaire.
Oh, it was sheer luck, you know. Hey, Where did you spring from?
You've made each other's acquaintance?
Yes.
But I don't understand. When I said Miss Bellamy drove me here, you didn't suggest you already knew her.
Didn't I? Well, you know me. Never left the right hand, know what my left's doing.
Well, anyway, congratulations on your shooting. I was going to put in some practice myself, but after seeing you...
Oh, I had my eyes closed.
Oh, over-modest, that's his trouble. Same as about this job tonight. Doesn't think he can do it.
I tell you what,
Yeah, you're coming to the party. It'll be fun.
Not for me, it won't. I shan't be there.
See what I mean?
Oh, do come.
Will you be there?
Well, yes, of course. It's my party.
What?
Miss Bellamy's the richest girl in London. Worth a bomb, aren't you, my dear?
Well, you see, one of my uncles has left me more lovely lolly. That's why I'm celebrating.
I didn't realize. But, Miss...
Working for yours truly. Over a year now, isn't it? Time flies.
You've got to do something. It's deadly boring, you know, all this money.
I see.
Was something bothering you?
Well, I suppose... Well, that is, well, a thought just struck me.
What is it? What's on your mind?
Well, I was thinking... You didn't deliberately plan for me to be kidnapped in Hampstead, did you?
What? Oh, do you hear that, Miss Bellamy? Why should I want you kidnapped?
Yes, Mr. Hilaire, why should he?
Well, a sort of bluff, you know, to make Lord Dulane feel confident that when Lady Dulane got the wig, it would be bugged with his tape.
Oh, really, my dear chap, that imagination of yours be the death of you.
What?
Not that it isn't a bad idea, come to think. Only I didn't think of it.
Oh, I'm sure you didn't.
I mean, you popping up at Hampstead could have been that you were sent to keep an eye on me.
Oh, ridiculous.
Oh, really, you want to watch it. I shouldn't wonder if this isn't getting on your mind a tiny trifle.
Neither should I.
Oh, poor Mr. Hilaire.
Well, look at you. I mean, turning out to be working for the Major all the time.
No, I'm sorry.
I know it's not your fault. You're caught up in it like me.
Now, come on, pull yourself together. How about another round with the old shooter? Clear the brain.
No, thanks. No, you have a shot.
Oh, right then. See if I can't do as well as you.
I told you, it was sheer luck.
You're probably a natural and don't know it.
Yes. Well, here goes.
A bullet went past my head.
What the devil?
Is someone else shooting at us?
What? No. One of mine. Well, must have bounced back. Ricocheted.
Charming.
Good heavens.
I've never known a thing like that happen before.
Oh, no, escape.
It would have killed me.
Oh, well, has to be a first time for everything.
Yeah, I have to be the one that it has to happen to.
Well, I can't imagine how I could have done it. Extraordinary.
You feeling all right, Mr. Hilaire?
Yes, thank you. Why, have I turned a bit pale?
Well, you've gone a bit green.
Oh, not to worry. This is as good as a mile.
I'm beginning to wonder if this is really my cup of tea, you know.
Oh, nonsense. Mustn't get the old cold feet, stiff upper lip and all that.
Dressed up as a woman, nearly being shot dead.
Oh, sheer accident, my dear old boy, I do assure you.
Yes. Miss Bellamy, you said you're going to be at the party?
Yes, of course.
I told you she's given it.
Yes, I know. What I mean is, if you're going to be there, why don't you impersonate Lady Dulane?
What?
Well, you dress up as Marie Antoinette.
Me? Well, would it mean the same thing?
Well, the agent would pass on the message to you, and you'll have the tape in the wig.
Yes. Well,
You're much more experienced at this sort of thing than I am, and besides, well, you'd obviously look more like it than I would.
Oh, maybe that's an idea at that. I can still slip a duplicate tape back in the wig. Dulane will still be left with something that won't make any sense.
Well, all right, if you say so.
And he can blame the agent for mucking it up or something wrong with the gadget.
Oh, good. Well, thank you, Miss Bellamy.
So what will you do?
Oh, there'll be no need for me to...
What do you mean? You still have to stick around.
What for?
To hold my hand, darling, in case anything goes wrong.
Yes, no dodging the column. You've got to be on the spot to cover for
The
her.
thing is, what did you better come as?
What?
What will you wear?
Oh, well, so long as it isn't Marie Antoinette, I suppose I shouldn't complain.
Yes, have to find you some get-up.
I've got a Monsieur Beaucaire costume I once wore at the Albert Hall. That do?
Oh, that's a nice touch. I like that. He was a famous hairdresser at the French court.
Yes, that's why I got it. My mother always says she descended from him.
Really? How romantic.
It's all through her, you know, this idea she got that I ever became a hairdresser. So, you see, I owe it all to my mother.
Nip along, then. See that your mother gets you kitted out for tonight, Skipper. Off you go. Here's the house. Now, park here by the terrace.
Never seen so many expensive cars before.
Open the window a bit.
Party seems to be underway.
Plenty more people arriving, too.
Now, we sit and wait until the gadget there rings.
Doesn't ring. That red light there flashes.
Oh, don't think I've ever seen a car telephone before.
Comes in useful.
Miss Bellamy's dealing with Lady Dulaine, all right?
She'll be a slice of cake. I make it thin, slipped into the glass of champers, and her ladyship will come over all snoozy. Find herself parked in bed, where she'll quietly pass out.
And Miss Bellamy will borrow her clothes?
Not forgetting the WIG.
Yeah, what? Oh, the wig, of course.
By the time she comes round, she'll have the lot back. Thinks she's had a drinky too many or whatever.
And when Lord Dulaine collects the tape he's bugged it with?
It'll have been passed on to me. I'll have replaced it with a blank one.
What happens to the real tape?
The WPB, what else?
The WP what?
The waste paper basket, you fool.
Oh, yes, of course.
There won't be anything on it for me that I don't already know.
No, I suppose not. Well, you seem to have it all LO. Laid on.
You need to with this sort of exercise. Every move planned ahead.
Yeah, the only thing is, won't Dulaine suspect he's been tricked?
So, if he does, nothing he can do about it. Blame it on his agent or his lady wife.
Oh, but the phone light's flashing.
Oh, that should be the airport. Hello, you at the airport hotel.
Reporting in, Major.
What have you got?
I'm speaking from the hotel room booked for this chap.
Is he there?
Not now.
Not now? What do you mean?
He's, been and gone.
Been and gone?
Never came off that plane, I'll swear.
Didn't come off it because he wasn't on it.
You could be so right. What do I do now?
Do? How the hell do I know? Check the room for clues.
Have check.
Well, go over it again with a fine-tooth comb.
Can I ask you something, Major?
What is it?
What is a fine-tooth comb?
What's happened?
Dulaine thinks he's going to put one over on me.
Where's his Spanish agent?
I don't know. That fool at the airport. But Dulaine won't get away with it if it's the last thing I do. Who's in that car?
Someone arriving for the party.
I know, but... Look.
What?
It's Monsieur Beaucaire. For Pete's sake, it's another Monsieur Beaucaire.
Dressed just like I am. Silver and white, powdered wig.
Wearing a mask, the lot.
Yeah, he's all by himself.
The Spanish Onion. Out of the flipping blue, but it's him all right.
What's the idea of dressing up like me?
I wish you wouldn't ask such damn silly questions. How do I know?
Oh, sorry.
Could be a coincidence. He fancies himself in the get-up just as you do.
He's taking his time going in to join the party.
He's taking a good recce in case he has to make a smart exit.
The car's waiting, too.
They're all waiting, you fool. But you get in there before he does. Quick.
What?
By the terrace. Go on, move.
Yeah, but
he won't see you.
Yeah, if he spots another Monsieur Beaucaire in there,
If this isn't a coincidence, it's one of Dulaine's tricks, don't you get it?
Yeah, well, yes, it must be.
So, what's the idea? To panic us. So we see which way the cat jumps.
Suppose it isn't a coincidence.
Then he won't be looking for you. He'll be in such a hurry to contact Marie Antoinette, do his stuff and get out fast, he won't notice if he's knee-deep in Monsieur Beaucaire's. So, warn Miss Bellamy.
Wow. All right.
You're very nice on your feet, Mr. Hilaire.
It's because you dance so beautifully.
How does the wig look? I got it on straight.
You make a charming Marie Antoinette. Everyone's staring at you.
Yes, except that you can't tell what they're thinking behind their mask. You know, that get-up suits you, too.
Can we have a quiet chat? One or two things you ought to know.
Well, you can go out on the terrace.
All right.
Oh, it's nice and cool out here. Breeze off the river.
You can see him when he comes in.
You say he's dressed exactly the same as you?
You'll see. He'll show up in a minute.
It means they must know what our game is.
They?
What the others?
Well, it's either that or a devil of a coincidence.
No coincidence.
Then the wires must have got crossed somewhere. There he is. Look, just come in.
It's exactly the same costume.
I know.
I must get back.
I'll wait a minute and then follow.
Yes, all right, you do that. Oh,
What's the matter?
Oh, my ankle. Oh, I went over on my heel. Oh, it's agony.
Oh, let me hold you.
I can't stand on it.
Hang on to me.
Oh, yes, but him, I must get back. Oh, God.
But you can't.
Oh, what can I do? He'll be trying to find me.
Yeah.
Look, you'll have to take my place.
Have to what?
Take my place. Oh, quick, along the terrace to the library.
Yeah, but I simply can't.
Oh, hurry. Now, look, all you have to do is to help me out of this dress.
This is ridiculous.
Then put it on over your fancy pants, but keep your shoes on. They won't show under your skirt.
I can't.
Oh, shut up, arguing. You've got to go through with it.
But I have to speak to him.
Oh, pretend you've got a cold. That'll disguise your voice.
I must be dreaming.
We don't want a light on. We can see all right. It might attract people in.
Oh, I should think they just love this.
It's only for a few minutes. Look, I'll wait here. You get your jacket off.
Well, all right.
Oh, help me take the wig off.
Yes.
Now, be careful with it.
Yeah, I am.
You know what's inside.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, do hurry. I should be there ready for him. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Don't put the wig on yet.
Oh, no.
Now, help me off with my dress.
Yeah, what?
Quickly.
Yes.
Now, come on, you get into it. Careful. Look, let me help you.
Oh, I can manage.
Well, you've got it back to front.
Yeah, won't it look better? I mean, how's that?
Well, yes, you're a bit flat upstairs. Look,
what?
Pad yourself with my stockings.
Oh, your stockings, what?
Yes, here.
Up here,
There's one.
Oh.
Ooh.
In here, you mean?
Yes, no, there's the other.
Oh, that's...
No, roll them up.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yes.
my ankle.
Oh, what will I look like?
Now, come on, get the wig on. That's the main thing.
I never believed...
Oh, hurry. Oh, you know, it's fab. It's much more glam on you.
Really?
Just push that round a bit.
Over here a bit, you mean?
Yes, that's it. The measurements must look vital.
What? Oh, yes.
Hold your fan in front of you. It'll help disguise your,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, well, not too coy. Go on, off you go. We must be looking for you.
Sure I look all right?
Yes, very sexy. Hurry.
All right.
Well, try and walk more like she would.
Hey?
You're walking like a man.
Yeah, well, I'm a man. You mean on tiptoe?
Yes.
But like this?
Well, that's better. Only hurry.
Yeah, well, I'm doing my best.
Miss Bellamy?
Now, who's that?
It's all right, it's only me. Thought I'd better check what was going on. Oh, what's wrong with you?
Twisted my ankle.
What?
No, it's all right. He's taken over.
What, you there?
There's nothing else for it.
As Marie Antoinette, after all? Well, I'll be damned.
I say, are you a French queen? What? No, I'm... oh, well, yes. Oh, I'm Marie Antoinette. Oh, that just come out from behind your fan. Let's have a dance. Oh, I'm afraid I've got rather a cold. Oh, that's all right. Good prance round the floor. Do you go? I'm sorry. I'm booked anyway. You, come on. I may be a bit drunk, but you can hold me up. No, really, I can't. I mean, here's my partner coming now. Oh, you? Yeah, agree. Oh, what's he supposed to be God as? Monsieur Beaucaire. You? Yes. Never...
Oh, they should have met up with each other by now.
Must have done. This suspense.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, it was all right.
It was?
Yes. You here?
Miss Bellamy's told me all about it. He did his stuff, didn't spot anything wrong.
I was all right, I'm sure. But the wig, it was a miracle. It stayed put.
I'll help you take it off.
All right. I'll help him.
Oh, thanks.
That's it.
Oh, that's better.
Here's Julane's little get. So, this is the tape. Okay.
What is it?
Just put this duplicate in its place.
Is that a blank tape?
Yes, that's the idea. He won't know what to make of it, but that's his problem. Now, there it is.
Well, should I take the wig?
Do that.
Give me a hand to get this dress off, will you? Oh, gosh, this is the last time you get me playing panto dame.
Come here, I'll help.
And this Spanish agent found you all right and chatted you up?
Was it?
I said he found you, the agent.
Oh, yes. Oh, he found me, yeah. There was a drunk who was dead keen to dance with me.
If I knew you'd be a wild success.
I brushed him off. Whew. Oh, dear woman. Yeah, here, take these.
Oh, yes, my stockings, thanks.
How's your ankle?
Well, I can hobble.
Well, what did he say? Out with it.
He saw me, came straight over, dressed as Monsieur Beaucaire, wearing a mask.
Yes.
Yeah, he said something in Spanish. Good evening, it might have been.
Then what?
Well, then something I couldn't make out.
Well, you weren't supposed to.
Sort of code?
Suppose so. It was a jumble of words.
You didn't speak to him?
Don't risk it. Just try to look puzzled from behind my fan. I think I must have done it rather well. He hurried off.
Yes, but the point is he thinks he's got his message through to Tulane. That's all that matters, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Thanks to me, I might add.
You were masked.
Listen, that's a car.
It'll be him leaving.
I'd like to be sure of that. Come on. Still got his mask on.
Can't quite make out. Yes, it's him. Yeah, caught a glimpse of his costume.
Back to sunny Spain, I shouldn't wonder.
Where else would he be going?
We'll follow him.
What about the girl?
She can look after herself.
But she can't walk properly.
Not going anywhere, is she? She's in her own pad. Let's get a move on. Come on, get in.
Going to chase after him to the airport?
If that's where he's heading.
Why, don't you think he is?
For Pete's sake!
What was that explosion?
Better not stay to find out.
Sounded like a bomb. Look, people are rushing on the terrace. The library. There's a fire. Aren't you going to stop?
What for? Nothing we can do back there.
Bomb. That's what I was trying to remember about Julaine. He must have put it in the wig. But you switched it.
What?
You took out the tape with Joseph's message on and put the black one in its place.
That's where you're wrong. The moment I saw it, I knew it wasn't a tape. I know a bomb when I see one, so I shoved it back.
You knew, and yet you shoved it back? Why?
Well, what did I need with a bomb Julaine meant for someone else? What might have gone off and blown me to hell?
Look, who did he mean it for, anyway? Surely not his wife.
It's a good question. Why not ask his lordship? Or perhaps her.
Hello, E-Department.
Is Lord Dulaine there?
Oh, yes, Lady Dulaine.
My wife?
Yes, Lord Dulaine.
I'll take it on my private line.
I'll switch it over.
Hello, darling. How's the party going?
Goodness knows what's been going on. A ghastly explosion a moment ago.
Explosion?
A bomb?
Oh, must have been mistaken, darling.
Oh, no. The poor girl who gave the party's been killed.
Blast.
Yes, that's what it was, dear.
What? Oh, yes, quite.
Not that I know much about it. Been asleep ever since I arrived. Must have had something funny to drink. I passed out like a light.
What? Bad show, old girl. Look, I'll be round to collect you as soon as I can. Stay there and don't speak to anyone.
You won't be long.
There'll probably be press reporters and people milling around. You don't want to be mixed up with them.
Definitely not, dear.
Chitty bye. Lay on a car for me, will you?
Right away, sir.
A fast car. Little job for you.
Nothing gone wrong, I hope, sir.
I rather think it has for somebody.
Lady Dulaine is all right.
Oh, yes. But that girl Zoe Bellamy has copped it. I'll get even with Selby for this.
But the bomb went off satisfactorily, so to speak.
With a bang.
Good.
It only happens to have killed the wrong person.
Must you take every corner on two wheels?
Not to worry.
I can't believe it. The bomb and the wig, I mean.
Suit yourself. It's a fact, I'm telling you.
And Miss Bellamy was working for Lord Dulaine all the time.
Two-timing me for the past couple of months. You can't trust anyone. Makes you split.
When did you know?
One or two pieces were beginning to fit into the jigsaw. Develop a sixth sense in this racket, you know.
Yeah, I see.
Then the twisted ankle trick, and I knew once again that hunch of mine hadn't let me down.
Twisted ankle?
To get you to dress up and wear the wig.
What, the bomb was meant for me?
Putting two and two together? Right.
I don't understand.
I've told you don't have to. You won't be any better off.
It's all very well. I like to have some vague idea. I mean, how could Lord Dulaine know that I'd be got up as Marie Antoinette?
Our dear, sweet little double agent tipped him off.
But it had been arranged that she should be wearing the wig.
Not the original scheme. It was to be you, remember?
And I suggested she should. Yes.
See, you had to go and stick your oar in. Perhaps this'll teach you not to interfere.
Well, I like that. You thought it was a good idea.
If it hadn't been for me, where would you be now? I wish that car behind us would dip its headlights.
What do you expect to find out at the airport?
Check if that chap's taken off or not.
We've completely lost him. He could easily have turned off and headed somewhere else.
I still want to have a word with the hotel, Dick. He may have something fresh.
Car behind us has dipped its headlights.
And it's coming up. Right on our tail.
Seems to be in a hurry.
Probably got a plane to catch.
Trying to overtake.
I can't move over anymore.
I hope nothing's coming this way.
Serve him right, the maniac.
Stand close.
He's trying to climb off the road.
Did you see that?
Look out, you idiot. Was a near thing. Missed by a scrape of paint.
Must have been drunk.
They weren't drunk.
Did you see? There were 3 men and a girl. They were wearing masks.
Masks?
Yeah, same as at the party.
You mean the one in fancy dress?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. That chap, the Spanish agent, he hasn't been seen by anybody, has he? Except for that quick glimpse of him at the party. And then we didn't really see him, just someone dressed up as Monsieur Beaucaire, wearing a mask.
I don't like it.
What?
That car. They weren't drunks.
What's it matter? No harm done.
I doubt if they were even from the party. Why should they still be wearing their masks?
Probably would if they'd had too much to drink.
Hello? What's that ahead?
Oh, an accident or something?
Well, someone's waving a light for us to stop. Here, take my gun.
Oh, well, I'm not used to guns.
Take it. And if you have to shoot, make it a bullseye this time.
I don't know how to shoot.
So long as you point it at them when you pull the trigger. One of them's coming over. Just look relaxed.
Yeah, he's not wearing a mask now.
He's got his hat well over his face.
Sorry to stop you.
I know him.
Shut up. What's the trouble? I don't open the door.
Just going to ask you if you'd get out.
I'll open it myself if I want to.
As you like.
Been an accident?
Well, not really. It's just that we're looking for someone.
Funny idea, stopping strange cars on a lonely road. Who are you?
Well, we're pals of this person we're trying to find.
Last time I saw you was at a house in Hampstead.
I don't think so.
Is your pal the one who had the gun and who knocked me unconscious?
I'm sure you're mistaking me for someone else.
I thought you lay next time you see him. Perhaps he's got a rotten memory, too.
Anyway, we have to be getting along.
Well, I'm sure you could help if we had a
I told
talk.
you, get your hands off the door.
But keep this badge. Hey!
He looked as if he was going to pull a gun.
I thought so. Anyhow, he's too far now.
One of Gulane's mob, was he?
Of course, he knew me all right. Gives me the creeps.
What did?
Well, the girl who was in the car.
What about her?
Still had a mask on. Something very odd about her.
Didn't notice. I wonder what that big ape's game was.
He obviously meant to try something. Wanting to get you out of the car.
Wasn't falling for that one. Well, we'll push on to the airport hotel.
Think the hotel detective might know something about this?
Shouldn't think he'd have a clue about that little lot.
No, I suppose there's no reason why he should.
What I want is to give that room the once-over.
Good look round the room, but nothing.
All the same, like to see for myself.
Why not? You may know what you're looking for. Your friend here.
Yes?
Your appearance is a trifle conspicuous.
Yeah, I feel a trifle conspicuous, I can tell you.
Oh, his fancy dress. Oh, I got quite used to it.
I think we should attract as little attention as we can.
Of course.
So, if I might make you loan of a raincoat...
Oh, thanks so much.
If you'll wait here, then we'll go straight up.
I'll be glad when I can get back and change into a suit.
Don't count on that yet. We've got plenty on our plate before the night's out.
Oh, good.
This happens to be a 24-hour job out of the 24.
It's all very well for you, but I happen to have a business to run as well.
Ah, here he comes with your coat.
This will help you cover up.
That's very kind of you.
Oh, by the way, what about the driver who took him from here?
I tried to check on him. No one seems to know who he was.
Too bad. Could have been useful.
We'll take the lift. Room's on the 4th floor. This is the room. I locked it, so no one could get in. Go on in.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's quite small.
He only wanted somewhere to change.
Oh, yes, of course.
Private bathroom there. Wardrobe cupboard.
Ah, let's see.
Won't find the body. I looked.
No harm in looking again. Someone might have popped one in afterwards. Nothing here.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Now, let's run through the facts again. Our man from Spain is booked in here through the air company's Madrid office.
And returning same night, they said. They made a point of that.
As you say, just a room to change his clothes.
That's it.
What flight back?
Only one tonight, which takes off in, what's the time? Half an hour.
You'll be keeping watch to see if he's on that.
You bet.
How will you know if it's him?
Eh?
If you don't know what he looks like?
Leave that to me. Every passenger will be identified as they go aboard. What the... French window banged open.
Anyone out there?
I'll soon see. There's a balcony.
Yes.
No one out here. Not that I expected anything.
I'll go and check the bathroom.
Yes, do that.
Seen anybody?
No, just the wind banging it open. Anything in the bathroom?
Nothing.
Well, surely there's a bath.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, sorry. Is this balcony safe?
Safe?
Yeah. Will you come out here?
What's the matter?
He says, is this balcony safe?
What?
Listen.
I was wrong.
You can hear it.
Like something swinging underneath.
And that's it. Moving.
That's what it is.
Look. Down there. Rope.
Something heavy. Swinging by the rope.
In episode 6 of The House of Unspeakable Secrets, Hilaire was played by Leslie Phillips, The House of Unspeakable Secrets. Leslie Phillips in Ernest Dudley's 8-part comic strip thriller. Episode 7, The White Cat. That well-known Mayfair hairdresser Hilaire is also a secret agent working for the eccentric Major Selby. Selby's deadliest rival is Lord Dulane, who runs his own intelligence department. Hilaire and Selby go to an airport hotel in search of one of Dulane's agents.
Listen. Why? What's wrong? You can hear it. What is it? Hear it? Like something swinging underneath. And that's it. Moving. That's what it is. Look, down there. Rope tied to the balcony. Something heavy, swinging by the rope. Better get it up. Let me. Now, here it comes. Got it. It's a suitcase. Let's get it into the bedroom. Here we are. Open it up. It isn't locked. Look at all this. Fancy dress. The Monsieur Beccaire costume. So, whoever was wearing it got back here, changed out of that fancy dress, and vanished. And you never saw them? I was looking for someone off the Madrid plane. Oh, don't give me that excuse, Routine. Shove that stuff back in the suitcase. Yes, I'll take it back to HQ. May find some clues. I'll drop you at your salon first. Oh, that's the nicest thing I've ever heard you say. Well, you need to get out of that gear you're wearing. Into my pajamas. Pajamas? You're joking, of course. You'll get into a proper suit. Pajamas. Anybody would think it was your bedtime. Well, if it isn't, it ought to be. I'm tired out. Nonsense. We've got masses of work ahead of us before we can think of a kip. Dangerous work. That'll make a change. Come on, let's get to the car. We've got to be moving. One or two pennies are beginning to drop. Huh? We keep to the road ahead, don't we? Yeah, straight on to London. You see, Dulane's dangling a bait, waiting for me to bite. What bait? If I knew that, I'd know how to avoid getting hooked. But the picture's emerging. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, sorry, but... That's funny. What? That cafe ahead. Don't remember it before on our way to the airport. We had quite enough in our minds at the time. That car, the big ape from Lord Dulane, strange girl in a mask. Look at that. What? That car outside the cafe. The big ape's car? Yes. Look. What? Behind you. A hand on my shoulder. Whose is it? We've got company. I thought I felt something. Oh, it's cold. Icy. Someone in the back seat. It's the girl I saw in that car. Masked. Get the mask off. Oh, here, let me. Oh, Zoe Bellamy. She's dead, all right. How did she get here? It's safe to assume it wasn't under her own steam. She was put there? By that lot in the car. They dumped her deliberately while we were in the hotel. But why? Only they're due to get the surprise. Where are you going? Back to the cafe. Pull up as near their car as I can, without being seen. And you nip out, take a look in the cafe, and don't let anyone spot you. I won't. Here we are. Oh, right next to them. In the shadow of this tree. Now watch it. Don't be seen. There's a window at the side. I can look through. Okay. Give me a minute. But if they make a move, whistle and come running. All right. Shove off then.
Would you be looking for the way to the cafe, sir? What? Sorry if we startled you. We're police officers. Oh. I certainly show you the door. It's round the front.
Cup of coffee you want, sir? Yes. I was thinking of having a cuppa.
Strong and black. Feel you're good.
You alone, sir? Yes. No. Well, that is, my friend's in the car.
Oh, you have a car? Breathalyzer, Sergeant.
Definitely. Been on a bit of a party, sir? Party?
I bet you're wearing under your coat, sir.
What? Oh, my fancy dress. I'd forgotten about it.
Forgotten?
Good time being had by all, and why
Yes, going on a bit of fun. You driving car, sir?
No.
Driving the car yourself, sir?
My friend is, actually.
Oh, I see. Thought it'd be safe if she drove, that is?
I don't recall mentioning that my friend was a lady.
Did you, sir? Did you hear that, sir?
Yes, sir. He says she isn't a lady.
Sure she is, of course.
Look, what's the idea? I was just about to get a cup of coffee. We're not stopping you.
Go ahead. We'll have a word with your friend.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not terribly thirsty. Have another word with me. Is there anything wrong?
Perhaps your friend will be able to tell us that, sir.
Your friend who isn't the lady? Oh, I see. You think I'm drunk.
Nothing further remarkable. But if we could see your friend's license, make sure everything's all right.
Oh, he's not drunk either. I said he wasn't a lady. Oh,
I see.
The car's over there.
What's that for?
Oh, just to let him know that I'm coming back.
Right.
Major?
Hello, yes?
It's me and a couple of police officers.
Good evening, sir.
What's the trouble? Oh, they just want to make sure you're not drunk and incapable.
Is this your car, sir?
What sort of joke is this?
May I see your driving license?
Yeah. They thought I'd been out of some drunken orgy. My fancy dress.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else?
No, thanks, sir.
You wouldn't happen to be got up in fancy dress yourselves?
Very funny, sir.
Sorry to inconvenience you, or you, sir.
Oh, not to worry. We all make mistakes.
Not all of us.
No, sir.
Well, we'll be getting along. Oh, by the way,
What is it, sir?
didn't happen to take a look at that car, did you?
What about it?
It drove up just as we arrived.
Oh, yes, he's right. Just as we arrived.
These three chaps got out, went into the cafe.
Yes, they're still there.
Well, sir?
We noticed them shove something into the back of the car. Looked suspicious, we thought.
Yes, we did.
Suspicious?
Oh, yes. I said to you, didn't I?
Oh, yes, you did, yes.
I wonder if that's a load of loot they've knocked off, I said.
Yes, and I said, you must be joking, I said.
Well, I wasn't really serious. Anyway, passed through my mind.
I see, sir. Which car was it?
Over there. Big black job.
That one, sir? That's ours.
Oh. Is it? No, the one next to it. Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Don't worry, sir. We all make mistakes.
Shut up.
Well, what do you think of that, sir?
Oh, well, I suppose you'd better take a look at that car.
Yes, sir. Let's hope it isn't locked. Well, in luck, it isn't.
Well, what's in there?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing.
Afraid so, sir.
No stolen loot.
No, not a thing.
Blast. I thought we might be onto something.
Me too.
For 2 pins, I'd chase after that pair. Ask them what their game was.
A couple of comedians.
Suppose they have a job to catch them, though.
Maybe, sir.
Oh, all right. We'll drive on to that other cat.
Very good.
Maybe some villainy going on there. Come on. You drive, Sarge. Right. Let's go.
Yes, sir? What? Thought you tapped me on the shoulder.
Me? Get to the... Blimey. It's a hand.
What, sir?
It's a hand. Somebody in the back. A girl. Stop the car. Stop.
I'll get it. Hardly put your nose past the office door. It's busy.
Oh, yeah. We never had that coffee, did we?
Yes?
Is that Alice in Wonderland?
Of course it's Alice. Who else do you think?
Mad Hatter here.
It's Madrid.
Oh, Spain.
I'm reading you, Mad Hatter. What's the score?
Are you through the looking glass?
Yes, everything's scrambled, of course.
Walrus and Carpenter both gone. White Knight crossed the board.
I don't believe it.
Check.
What? Oh, mate. Oh, well, it all goes to show. Can't trust a living soul. You leave this to me. I'll keep the flag flying. Well, how do you like that?
I don't know. Has something happened?
Bad news.
Oh, sorry.
You want to know what's happened?
No.
Joseph's right here.
Here?
When he arrived, no one seems to know, but he's here.
I thought he was in Spain.
Everything's gone up the spout in Madrid. You heard that phone call?
Yes, Alice.
The last remaining loyal member of my department. It'll cost him his life.
Oh.
And it wasn't any Spanish agent dressed up as Monsieur Beaucaire.
Oh, who then?
Search me.
Oh, well, where is Joseph now?
That's the crunch. Julane's got him. Double-crossed me in Madrid. And negotiating with Moscow to hand him over.
What are you going to do?
I'm not going down fighting, not me. I'm coming up fighting.
You're going to get Joseph back?
No, you are.
Ah, well, that's all right. What? I am?
It'll be easier than stealing candy from a baby.
Yeah, I don't like candy.
His lordship's got a place down by the river, Blackwood Manor, near Marlow. You know Marlow?
Charming.
Glad you like that, because that's where you're going. You know the Kingfisher Inn?
I seem to have heard of it.
Good. You've booked a room for tonight.
Have I? What am I going to do at Marlow tonight? Don't tell me. Joseph's staying at the Kingfisher Inn as well.
No.
Oh.
But you'll make a contact there, who will know where he's hiding out.
Do you think he's Lord Dulane's guest or his prisoner?
Whichever way you slice it, Dulane's got him. Either down in Marlow or here in London.
Oh, who the devil's that?
Probably someone just come round from your ghastly Foreign Office, dear.
Fine time of night. They're not supposed to come here to the flat at all.
The way they treat you, you might be some office boy instead of Lord Dulane. I mean, after all.
Oh.
Do answer it, dear, to wake the servants. I don't want them complaining.
I'll just put on my dressing gown.
All right, all right. Now, what is it? Oh, it's you.
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Dulane.
Well, you have, but come in, come in. I'll just reassure my wife. It's all right, my dear.
Who is it?
Someone from the office, darling.
Is it war or something?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, God.
Well, very sorry to have woken up Lady Dulane, sir.
Well, never mind. She's a bit edgy. Been rather an upsetting evening.
Have a drink? No, thank you, sir. You mean the bomb going off at tonight's fancy dress party, sir?
Exactly. Of course, my wife doesn't know what's at the back of it.
Oh, no, sir.
And had to spin her some yarn.
It's about the girl, sir. I thought it was rather urgent.
What's happened?
Well, we planted the body as instructed.
Good, good.
But it must have got, well, switched.
Switched? You mean they switched it?
Afraid so, sir. From their car to a police car.
I'll fix that murderous police car? What's Sylvia up to now?
Pulled a pretty fast one, sir. And unfortunately, the girl was still wearing Lady Dulane's fancy dress as Marie Antoinette.
Yes, I'd overlooked that. So the police are asking questions.
A special branch man called, sir.
At the FO?
Half an hour ago. In charge of investigating the bomb explosion.
Did he, by Jove?
Fortunately, I'd already got back to the office and was making out my report. In triplicate, sir.
Quite, quite.
And he explained how he'd received news of the discovery in the police car. He duly viewed the body.
And at once spotted the dress.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you managed to double-talk him off the scent, I hope.
I'm pretty sure I did, sir.
No risk of Lady Dulane being involved.
Well, what I said was...
Well, I don't want to hear. All this lying and deceit confuses me.
Very good. It's all in the report, sir. Oh, there is something I've been mulling over on my way here, sir.
Well?
It's this hairdresser, called himself Hilaire or some such name.
What about the fellow?
Well, isn't it about time he was, seen off? I've built up a dossier on the man. Black dossier, sir.
Come to think, you may have something. Hairdresser he may be, but no sissy. I recall he's hot stuff at this unarmed combat. Judo.
Karate, sir.
Granted.
He's taught to kill, and he's a master of disguise, dressing up as a woman like tonight, in Lady Dulane's costume, sir. Well, if it hadn't been for Zoe Bellamy's tip-off...
Might have blown up my own wife, you mean? Bad show. Well, I don't know what Lady Dulane will say. She swears by him. Still, there must be other hairdressers. How do we get rid of him?
Well, Major Selby should have heard from Madrid by now.
As regards Joseph, you mean?
Precisely, sir.
Make him the bait?
Why not, Lord Dulane?
Not bad fishing to be had at Marlow, matter of fact. I've caught quite a few there. The spot just below the weir.
Yes, sir, I'm sure.
Lure this hairdresser fellow to Marlow. You asleep, my dear?
Just about. Has he gone at last?
Yes. Now, what was it I was going to do?
Get to bed, I should think. You must be absolutely exhausted.
Oh, I know. Phone. Would you mind, darling, if I make a call?
I suppose not, dear. Though why it can't be left until the morning.
It can't, I'm afraid.
Is anything the matter?
Matter?
No one we know's toddled off behind the Iron Curtain again, or anything?
No, dear. Why?
Oh, you look like you did the last time it happened. That's why.
Just a little matter in need of attention, that's all.
Who are you phoning?
That hairdresser chappie of yours, dear. I have heard you say how agreeable he is.
Hilaire, he's an utter darling. Whatever made you think of him? Oh, my wig being blown to bits.
Yes. But I mean, darling, you could go to another one.
Another one? Good God, what are you saying? My own personal, private, precious hairdresser, and you talk about him as if he were...
Sorry, my dear, I didn't mean... Anyway, it isn't all that important.
Important? Darling, you out of your darling tiny mind? Someone at the door again. Really, we could be living on Waterloo Station. Except they do play music there.
Is that the Kingfisher Inn? Sorry, dear, it'll be that chap from my office. Forgotten something.
I suppose you want me to let him in?
If you would, dear.
Oh, never get any sleep. All right, don't be so damned impatient. Expect me to come running? My husband is on the phone.
Oh, Lady Dulane?
Yes? Come in, will you?
Oh, thank you. Sorry to have disturbed you.
Forgotten something, have you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Well, if you wait here, my husband won't be long.
I didn't think he'd be expecting me.
He thought you'd left something.
Oh. Is it him, my dear?
Yes, dear.
Just coming.
He's just coming.
Thanks.
He's waiting for you, dear.
Thank you, dear. I've just been on the phone to Marlowe. What the devil? Good evening, Lord Julian. Major Selby. But my wife says she took me for someone else. What? Oh, yes, you and she haven't met. Bit indiscreet, don't you think? Showing up here? It's urgent. Well, before, when we've got together, it's been very hush-hush. Let's see, last time, wasn't it a motor launch off Portsmouth Harbour? Was damned seasick, forgot me pills. Oh, yes. Anyway, things are going off the rails a trifle. Not surprised. This damned Hilaire chappie. Well, fancy having a hairdresser on your payroll. Hardly the old tradition, you know. You run your show, I'll run mine. I'm sorry, didn't mean to criticize. The idea being that we continue to run our respective shows. Take care of number one. Absolute priority every time. What else are we in this ghastly racket for? Jobs for the boys, old pals act. I'm for it every time. Or we'll find ourselves taken over. MI5 can hardly wait. Or my lot. I wondered if the time has arrived when we might do a little deal, so long as this Nit Hilaire doesn't latch on. Incidentally, that wig of his, things went a bit haywire, what? Well, if you will fool around with mini-bombs made up to look like tape recorders. Oh, I rather cared for that little wheeze. Not only the bomb, the girl and the car smash. Miss Neville, I thought that went off rather well, too. That and the Spanish onion business. That wasn't 100% on the beam. Well, don't you always say, never let your left hand know what your right hand's doing? Or is it vice versa? Oh, do stop quoting me. Get an original thought of your own. Major, you go too far. An original thought? Me at the FO? Sorry, Ghislaine. Still, not happy about the bomb, though. What did you mean it for? Oh, not, Lady Ghislaine, surely. Of course not. That hairdresser fellow. But didn't you want him out of the way? But not until after we got the Yosef message. Oh, that old boy. Well, I've already taken care of that. But don't you see, we've got to keep this cloak and dagger stuff on the boil for the next couple of weeks. And then I'm due for a spot of leave. And where are you thinking of going? I know a little place. It's all right. I've already booked. This hairdresser fellow who's, gumming up the works. Well, surely between us, we should be able to take care of him. If we put our greasy cards on the table.
I really began to get the creeps in there. I know it was silly of me, but I couldn't help it.
We're both feeling a bit jumpy, darling, and no wonder.
It was thinking I heard somebody at the front door, but there wasn't anyone. And then the phone started to ring and stopped in the middle. So I thought, why not come along here and wait up for you? Play the radio to stay awake.
I'll run you back to your flat, Mother, before I head for Marlowe.
Oh, when will you be back? And you're tying your tie all crooked. Why do you have to go rushing off to whatever the place is?
Marlowe is on the river.
Don't fall in and get drowned.
I'll try not to. Look, darling, I'll tell you the full story when I get back.
What about the girl?
Caress.
You still believe you'll find her, don't you?
I just feel in my bones that she's alive. If I play along with the Major...
That crazy one.
Then I'll find her.
You look out for trouble, darling. I will be so thankful when you're through with all this business.
Yes. Well, let's go back to your flat.
I don't see why I can't sleep here tonight. What's left of it?
You'll be more comfortable in your own bed. You know you will.
Well, here's your suitcase. And you won't forget to phone me in the morning.
Now, you'll be all right, Mother. Oh, you left your door open.
Did I?
Careless of you, darling.
Oh, I was in rather a hurry.
Make sure you lock it after I've gone.
Will you stay for a cup of tea?
No, thanks.
I'm going to make myself.
No, I should be getting along, Mother. What is it? What is it, darling? What is it?
Oh, look. In the chair.
Who the Major?
He's dead.
What?
Oh, I won't believe.
Of course he's not dead.
Oh, he looks.
He's asleep.
Who said he could use my kitchen as a bedroom?
I'll wake him. Major? Major?
Huh?
Major?
Come on. Blast a hole in you big enough to put the Foreign Office in.
What? Wake up.
What? Where up? It's you. Madame Hilaire.
I feel a bit faint. Shocked seeing you like that. Thought you were dead.
Not the first time I've been taken for dead and turned out to be alive. Very much alive.
I think I'll lie down.
Yes, darling, you do that.
I will. saying goodbye.
No, darling, no.
I say, sorry about that. Didn't mean to scare her.
No, it's all right. She wasn't expecting you. Came as a bit of a surprise for me.
Wanted to brief you about your trip to Marlow. 1 or 2 points you should know.
Something new?
I saw you leaving Berkeley Square, chased after you, got here before you, dropped off for a quiet kip while I was waiting.
Yes. Well, we'll have the lock fixed.
Now listen.
What now?
I warned you Julaine was gunning for you, didn't I?
I still can't think why. It isn't as if I've done anything wrong.
He's definitely put you top of his list.
Oh.
I thought you ought to know.
Thank you.
So, take off.
What, to Marlow?
But fast. His hatchet men should be on the scene any minute.
Here?
But what I wanted to tell you. This contact at Marlow.
At the Kingfisher Inn?
Yes. Wait till he gives you the signal.
You said something about the Foreign Office in your dream.
What?
Yeah, you shouted it out.
What you've got to worry about isn't any dream. It's for real.
Sometimes I wonder which is which.
Cut it out, will you? I'm building for the big payoff, and I'm going to be laughing.
I hope I'll see the joke.
Well, you won't if you don't shove.
I'm going.
I don't want any grit in the works your end. No, not the front door.
What?
Go run slap into them.
Them?
Through the window.
Righto. Oh.
What are you waiting for? You're only on the first floor. It's an easy drop. Get going.
Yeah, but my mother...
I'll explain you had a train to catch or something. Now, hurry. The police will be leaning on the bell push any second.
You'll tell her?
Yes. Well, you're not launching yourself into outer space. Get through the window.
Yeah. All right.
That's it. Okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Lower yourself.
Yes.
Then let go. Oh, go on.
Yeah, like this?
Now let go.
Let go?
Well, you can't hang there all night. Drop.
Yeah, I can't.
Let go.
You'll have to make me. Hit me over the fingers.
Will this milk bottle?
No.
Oh. You all right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't say kick that window in.
Yeah. I think I'm all right.
Well, get to your car, quick, and step on it.
Yes.
And the best of British luck.
Oh.
Saved yourself a big headache if you'd broken your neck.
Hello?
Oh, now the mother. Not to worry, Madame Hilaire. Everything under control. Just coming.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I booked a room.
The name, please.
Hilaire.
Mr. Hilaire. Just let me see. Oh, yes. Room number 5, first floor.
Oh, thanks.
If you'd sign the register.
Yes.
Oh, anything the matter, sir?
Matter? No.
You looked a little surprised.
It was only that, this name.
Yes, sir.
Someone I knew. Wasn't expecting to see it.
Name?
There.
Oh, Clarence Neville.
But she couldn't be staying here. She's...
I'm sure there isn't anyone of that name staying at the hotel.
Oh?
There's some mistake. That must have been several weeks back.
I see.
Don't know how she got mixed up with recent guests. I hadn't noticed it.
I suppose you don't have all that many visitors.
I'll take you up to your room, sir.
Thank you.
This one, suitcase?
Yes.
This way, sir.
Yes, thank you. Very quiet little hotel.
This is your room, sir. Hope you'll be comfortable.
I'm sure I will be.
As you say, it's very quiet here. The bathroom there, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Windows open onto a balcony.
Yeah?
Overlooks the river.
Ah, it's very nice, very nice. How many people staying here?
Oh, we're quite full, sir. Would you like anything else, sir? A drink? A glass of milk? Or some tea?
Oh, yes, well, perhaps some tea.
And some biscuits?
Yes, thanks. Thanks.
Very good, sir. Right away, sir.
Well, that seems comfortable enough. Now take a look in the bathroom. That's all right. Wonder about the balcony. Oh, it's nice to get a breath of fresh air. It's all very peaceful. Sounds like a cat. Somewhere along the balcony. Come in.
Your tea, sir.
Oh, good.
Been having a look at the view, sir.
Too dark to see much.
Was a moon earlier on. Very nice evening. Should I pour your tea, sir?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Milk?
Thank you. By the way, I had a cat out there.
Oh, yes, sir. A white one, I expect.
Didn't see it.
White cats are deaf, sir.
Oh, really?
That's what they say. Will that be all?
Yes, thanks.
Good night, sir. What about the morning?
What, sir? I'd like a call at 8. Oh, the morning. Oh, of course. You'll need to be called. Yeah. What about breakfast? And breakfast? Yeah. Oh, they bring you a menu, sir. Yeah, all right. 8 o'clock. Good night again, sir.
Good night.
Oh, funny chap. Seems surprised, as though I wouldn't need waking. Or something. That cat. I wonder where it is. Puss. Puss, 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 puss. Puss, puss. Ah, there you are. You are a white cat. Come on. Come on. Hello, then. Are you deaf? It's her. Caress. 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 It was her. Come in.
Wondered if there was anything you required, sir.
What?
Mr. Hilaire, sir.
Who are you?
Night porter.
2 of you?
Only me, sir.
What do you mean?
Just come on.
But the one who was here when I arrived.
Who, sir?
The night porter. He just brought my tea. Look, that cat.
Cat?
Yeah, knocked the cup over.
Oh, a white cat?
Yes, it was outside on the balcony.
Had to go at your tea, sir.
Now, where's it got to?
It's under the bed. Puss? Puss? Come on. I think it's ill.
No. It's a white cat. No, it doesn't hear, you see. It's deaf.
Not deaf, sir.
No?
It's dead.
In episode 7 of The House of Unspeakable Secrets, Hilaire was played by Leslie Phillips. The House of Unspeakable Secrets. Leslie Phillips in Ernest Dudley's 8-part comic strip thriller. Episode 8, The Write-Off. Hilaire, famous Mayfair hairdresser, is also a secret agent working for Major Selby. His dangerous mission for the eccentric Major takes him to a riverside inn near Marlow.
Who are you?
Night porter.
2 of you?
Only me, sir.
What do you mean?
Just come on.
But the chap who was here when I arrived.
Who, sir?
The night porter. He just brought me my tea. Look, the cat.
Cat?
Knocked the cup over.
A white cat?
Yes, it was outside on the balcony.
Had to go at your tea, sir.
Where's it got to?
It's under the bed. Puss? Puss? Come on. Huh? I think it's ill.
No. It's a white cat. It doesn't hear. It's deaf.
Not deaf, sir.
No?
It's dead.
Dead?
Look at it.
The tea. It must have been poisoned.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. Some rat poison might have got in it by mistake.
By mistake?
Well, how else, sir?
As you say. How else?
Should I get you some fresh?
No, thanks.
Put you off, has it?
Who was the other one, if he wasn't the night porter?
Search me. Might have been one of the guests. Larking about.
And the rat poison being part of the joke.
Well, perhaps he'd had more than he ought to drink. Didn't realize what he was up to.
You expect me to believe that?
Up to you, sir. If you don't, I don't see what else you can do about it.
Well, I tell you one thing I'd like to do.
What?
Take another look at your hotel register.
Visitors register? Why?
Because when I signed it, there was a name I knew. But the night porter, whatever he was, said it was a mistake. That the lady wasn't staying here at all.
What was the name?
Miss Neville, Caress Neville.
No one of that name here.
That's what he said, but I saw it, and I heard her in the room just now.
Which room?
Along the balcony. She was humming a tune to herself.
Like this, Mr. Hilaire.
What?
Dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Da-dee-da-da.
It wasn't Caress. It was you.
Yes.
You mean you're my...
Your contact, Mr. Hilaire. How do you do?
How do I do? You're not even the night porter. So all this was to test me out.
The lot we're up against really play rough.
Hey, you no need to remind me.
Get yourself a good night's shut-eye.
Yeah.
We'll liaise tomorrow, and I'll give you a rundown on the situation.
Right. I could do with some sleep.
See you inside the hotel boathouse along the riverbank, 11:30 hours.
Inside the hotel boathouse?
On the dot.
Yeah, we'll be there.
I'll take you for a little trip. Good night. Sorry to trouble you. Just thought I'd look in.
Come in, Major. I've just been phoning you there.
You phoned him? How did you know where he was?
He asked me that. I heard you telling me at the rush off to Marlow, and you'd fixed him up at the Kingfisher.
You haven't let on to him that I put you in the picture.
Not a word.
Good. Only, well, something I omitted to mention on my conscience, so had to come back. Like this. I had a word with Lord Dulaine.
I thought you and he were enemies.
Had to crawl to him. Didn't enjoy it, I tell you.
Why are you saying this to me?
I want you to be able to tell your son, if it should turn out that I'm not around at the time.
You mean you're in danger?
I won't go into details. If it all does blow up in my face, I want him to know I was doing my best. He may think I've double-crossed him, but I haven't. Not really. Whatever I've done, it's been for the sake of the old flag.
What flag?
Why, the flag. Oh, he'll understand. Good night, Madam Hilaire.
Good night.
Done me a pound of good, this little heart-to-heart.
I'm so glad.
I'll let myself out. We won't say adios, just au revoir.
Au revoir? What's all that was made of? Now he's joined up with Lord Dulaine. There's going to be trouble. Bad trouble.
Hello there.
Hello. Nice morning for a row on the river.
We're taking the motorboat. Come on, hop aboard.
Where are we off to?
You'll see.
Looks as if she's pretty fast.
That's why I use her.
Where are we going?
About a mile upriver. Blackwood Island. Never heard of it. Cover all from the landing stage, will you?
Okay.
That's it. Off we go.
Pretty stretch of river, this.
So you've never heard of Blackwood Island? Dulaine Town. Blackwood Manor. Heading there now.
Of course, that's his place on the river.
It's the island opposite I'm really interested in. You'll be able to see it round this bend. Ruins of an old abbey. Compete with dungeons. Very cozy.
Make a good hiding place for someone.
You've got the idea.
Joseph, you mean?
That's what the major thinks. There it is. There's the island. See the abbey through the trees?
Yeah. Grim-looking place.
The trick is to land without being spotted.
If Joseph is there, he's bound to be guarded.
Visitors won't be welcome. There's Blackwood Manor now, on the left. Big white place.
Oh, yes, through the woods.
That's it.
We can be seen from there if we try to make for the abbey.
The current will take us past on the right. So the island will mask us from the house.
The river runs pretty fast, doesn't it?
We're a couple of 100 yards further on. But I can steer her to the island, all right?
Not the place to choose to stop for a picnic. Dark, dreary.
Sun's gone in. Doesn't add to its charm. Get ready to hop ashore.
Right.
Grab that rope.
I've got it.
Now.
Ooh.
High up to that tree.
Hi, Captain.
Good and fast.
Yeah, okay.
Hate to find it had gone.
I wouldn't fancy having to swim home.
Nor would I.
Now what?
First, better take this.
What?
Gun, of course. And shoulder holster.
Well, I don't like these things.
Take it. You never know. No, you don't wear it over your coat.
Under. Oh, look, the same as me. Oh, you've got one. You bet. And what the well-dressed man is wearing these days. Here, now I'll help you. Oh, thanks so much. That's it. There you are. Now you can get it in quick. You'll feel more confident knowing you've got that handy. Follow me. And make it as quiet as you can. Right. Doesn't seem to be anyone about. Not a sign. That looks like some sort of entrance. Through the archway. What's left of it. Come on. There's a door. Yes. It's locked. Bit odd, isn't it? Who want to lock a door to an old ruin? Someone who didn't want anyone else to get in. Go to the top of the class. So it must lead to somewhere interesting. Hey, what are you doing? I intend finding out how interesting that somewhere is. The old burglar's toolkit. Seen it before, have you? Oh, yeah. Lock's been oiled recently. Ah, here it comes. Steps leading down. The old dungeons. Oh, come on. Must we? Oh, come on. What do you expect to find? Tell you when I find it. What the? Oh, a gust of wind blew it. I hope. Unless somebody shut it on us. It's as dark as night. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a torch. Why didn't you think of that before? That's better. Let's see what's down here. Look, it's been tunneled out. Yeah. This is a recent job. Looks as if it leads under the river. Lord Julane's done all this. Who else? What would he use it for? There's an old RAF airfield, quarter of a mile from here. A motorboat could pick up anyone and then run them back. Not attract attention to Blackwood Manor. It's obvious this place is being used by Delane. You think he has got Joseph tucked away somewhere here? You could bet on that. Well, back to the Kingfisher, and I'll get a report through and wait for further orders. Hope our boat's still there, and we can get the door open. Yes, if it's locked, we've had it. No, it's all right. I'm glad. Be as well to lock it, yeah. That's it. Now, no one will know anybody's opened it. Have to think of everything, don't you? Try to. Now the boat. Come on. Here she is, all right. Untie her. Aye, aye. Hop aboard. Back to the Kingfisher. Hello? What's wrong? She would do that just when we want to get away without being spotted, yes. Try again. Seems all right. We're away. Is that nasty moment? Yes?
Major?
Who else do you think?
We're just back from a recce of the island. Definitely being got ready as a hideout. New brickwork.
Ah. You see anyone?
No. And no one saw us. There's this tunnel to Blackwood Manor, which adds up. Didn't explore any further. Thought it best to get your orders.
Right. This is it. Be at the airfield at 1500 hours.
The old RAF strip?
Right.
At 1500.
And ready for action. Thing is, you'll need the motorboat.
The motorboat?
The motorboat.
What's the time?
10 minutes to. We're well on schedule. The airfield ahead.
Look, there's a helicopter.
Looks as if it's coming into land. It could be the Major. You know, you're a decent chap. You want to watch out. Hello? Something's wrong. There's a flame. It's caught fire. He's opened the door. He's going to bail out. He's going to jump. As long as his chute doesn't tangle with the prop. He's out. Parachute's opened. He's made it. Helicopter. Loads of it. He jumped just in time. Come on. Keep it off. Yeah. He's going to land over here. Major, you all right? I'm in one piece. Yeah. Thank heavens you jumped. Thought I'd drop in. Supposing the parachute hadn't opened. What caused it to catch fire? Don't you mean who caused it? You don't think that... Sabotage. Sticks out a mile. But who'd want to blow you up? You lame for a start. He wouldn't want to kill you. Yes, I suppose he would. Stop at nothing. But I'm not so easily got rid of. Good for you, Major. I saw you got the motorboat as I was coming down. As you ordered. I'll be getting back to the Kingfisher. You do that. I'll be going to the island. You and me. He's got a job at the pub. Stick by your receiving set. Will do. We'll keep in touch. You'll use this radio, Mike. Me? Oh. He used it before. Here, put it in your tie. Yeah, I know. You? Yes? Essentially, you know the score. Anything goes up the spout, you come running. Count on me. I wonder. You got that thing fixed? Yes. You get it up. Hey? Gun. What? Oh, yes, I've got one of those. Yes. Well, what are we waiting for, then? Good luck. Shove off. Come on, you. Yeah. Right. Can you handle a motorboat? Yeah, I think so. Well, get aboard. I'll start her up. I'll cast off. What's the thing for the opposite bank? That's the idea. Work our way upstream. Approach to the island between us and Dulane's place. That's how we reached it before. Oh. He's bound to be on the lookout for us this time. He's at his house. I told you. This is the payoff. And Joseph, he arrived. Can't you step on it a bit? Well, we're going against the stream. Running pretty strong. Give the engine more boost. Come on, come on. More. I'm giving it all I can. Something's wrong. Wrong? What's wrong? Here, let me. There you are. Oh, it stopped. Oh, come on. Don't just stand there like a paralyzing it. Do something. It's packed up. What? We'll have to row. Without any oars? Oh, this is a motorboat. Oh, what's happening? The stream's carrying us. Well, stop the motor going, Daniel. We've got to get to the island. Listen. That's the weir. Never mind that. Weir? We'll be over it. What? The weir. We'll have to jump. Jump? You're out of your mind. We'll be carried over it. I can't swim. The father threw me in when I was a kid. It didn't work. Nearly drowned. But we'll go over the weir. Jump. I can't. Jump. I'll help you. Look after yourself. Quick, you'll drown. That's an order. I'll take a chance. Go on, jump. Do I have to? Put down. Wait for it. Get to the island. Jump, Major. Jump. Going down with the ship. It's gone. I'll have to swim for it. Or I'll go over. I've made it. You wonder if the radio mic's working. I try anyway. Hello? Hello? You at the Kingfisher. Don't know if you are receiving me. Just hope. Major's gone. I've got to the island. I had to try the tunnel. Oh, we'll carry on. Oh, carry on what? What am I supposed to do? Hello? Hello? And that door to the tunnel. Don't know how I'll open it. You locked it. Behind us. Remember? Oh. It's open now. Someone must have unlocked it. Well,
better go in. Going down steps. Reach bottom of steps. Now what? And proceeding along tunnel. And still proceeding along tunnel. Little more light here. Oh, some steps going up. Hello? Have come to steps up to house. Going up steps. A door. Door at top of steps. Not locked. And going in. The hall.
Well, I'll go and say hello to our unwelcome guest.
Julaine.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hilaire. Not quite the time of year I choose for a swim.
Hello. If you're listening, I think this is where I sign off.
You can hand over that mic, and don't try any tricks. This may be only a sports gun, but it'll blow a hole in your stomach.
Oh.
Just throw it down. By the way, it was working. Only as well as your chap at the Kingfisher, I was receiving you loud and clear.
So you were expecting me?
Into that room. Move. I'm bringing our visitor in. Go on, in there.
Hello. Caress. Oh, what's the matter?
Stay away from him.
It's all right.
I warn you, no tricks.
It was a bit of a shock.
I'm sorry.
After all, you are supposed to be dead. Smashed up in that car crash.
You were fooled over that, too.
I'm going to phone the police.
Police?
You're wanted for murder. Take this gun, my dear.
All right.
And if he makes a move, let him have it. Where it hurts. Both barrels.
I haven't murdered anybody.
What about that wretched girl last night? Blew her to bits with a bomb.
It wasn't me.
You can tell that to the police. Keep your eye on him.
As if I'd kill anybody.
Hello? Marlow Police Station.
Quick. Hit me. What? Hit me, then run for it. Through the window.
What about you?
Quick, be at the boathouse by the Kingfisher at 6. I'll explain everything. Hit me.
All right.
I'll fire the gun. Then run for it. Run. Now.
What's happened?
Oh.
What the...
Oh.
Oh. Come back. Oh. Damn you, come back. Yes, your radio mic worked all right. I was picking up everything on my receiver.
I was afraid jumping into the river wouldn't have done it any good.
Made no difference. Have another whiskey?
No, thanks. I'm warmed up now. I've got dry clothes.
And she wants you to meet her at the boathouse?
And that's what she said, 6 o'clock.
And what's on her mind?
You tell me.
Anyway, better stay here in your room. Safer.
The local police will be looking for me.
He never meant to hand you over. He wanted you to make a run for it.
Then shoot me down?
That would have been his story. Dangerous murderer trying to escape.
So now he'll have his private thugs gunning for me.
If he knows you're meeting her, well, that'll be your lot.
I was sure she wasn't dead. I'd got to see her.
Why?
Well, there's so much I want to know. I must know. Why did the Major pretend she'd been murdered?
She's a double agent. He didn't want you to find that out.
But I knew. He told me.
He only told you that she was working for Dulaine. So she was. Then she agreed to switch. That was when he had her killed off.
But she's still working for Dulaine.
That's what he thinks. She helped you get away.
But I thought that was because she...
Yeah, because she's fallen for you?
Oh, yes. Yes, I suppose so.
Well, if it makes you happy.
I don't know what to believe. Now the Major's dead.
Yes. He's not going to bother you anymore.
Well, he doesn't seem to have shaken you, I must say.
Have to look for another job. Bit of a ball.
Is that all?
No difficulty about that. No redundancy in this racket. The reverse.
I mean, don't you feel... Well, I mean, you sounded pretty loyal.
Loyal? To the Major? You kidding? Why, he'd have sold me out at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, I expect you're right.
Just the same as he was going to sell you out.
Yes, you tried to warn me.
Oh, you got the message.
I have now. Not quite the one you were trying to give me. The message I've got is that you caused the Major's death, and you meant me to drown, too.
Are you mad?
You sabotaged the motorboat, didn't you? You were the last to leave it when we got to the airfield. You knew you wouldn't be coming back to the island, so you fixed the engine.
Just as a matter of interest, what's given you this idea?
You're a double agent. You're working for Lord Dulane. You tipped him off to pick up what I was saying over the radio mic. How else could he have known?
You... All right. What can you do about it? Your gun's full of river water. Mine isn't. Get your hands up. Like hell, I will.
Claire, is that you?
Correct.
I'm here.
I wasn't sure you would be. It's a bit dark in here.
I can see you.
Why didn't you get in touch?
It was part of the deal I made.
With the Major?
Yes.
You don't have to deal with him now.
There are still others.
What, like Dulane?
Besides, it's better if we don't see each other again.
Well, you suggested this meeting.
That was because I was sorry giving you such a shock. The last time.
Oh, does it have to be?
Haven't you got wise to what's going on?
It's a bit too much for me.
Dulane and the Major double-crossing each other. Dulane using Joseph as bait to hook the Major, who's using you as bait for Joseph.
Using me?
The Major knew who Joseph was. But it doesn't matter. He's dead. What matters is that now you can pull out. Sneak back to London and your hairdressing. Forget all about me.
As easily as you'll forget all about me. Are you there, Caress?
I'm still here.
I lost you in the shadow.
That's right.
Funny, I got the same feeling I had last night.
Last night?
In fancy dress party.
You were there?
Yes. You were there, too. I know you were. This Monsieur Beaucaire, when he spoke to me...
I didn't speak to you. I spoke to Marie Antoinette.
Don't you see? That was me. I was got up as Marie Antoinette.
Oh, my darling. Goodbye.
Darling, why were you there?
I wanted to see you. Goodbye, don't try to find me.
Stay right where you are.
Who's that? The Major?
You think it's my ghost?
But I thought you were dead.
9 lives like a cat.
You didn't drown.
Chap at the Kingfisher. Roughed him up, didn't you? Said you'd be here.
I was wrong about him.
Never mind. Make a move, Miss Neville, and I'll shoot. Or should we say, Joseph?
So it was you, dressed up as Monsieur Beaucaire.
Yes, the real Joseph was murdered. She took his place. Pretended he was still alive, still operating from Rio.
You knew she was Joseph all along?
Of course.
And there were others who knew?
Too dangerous to let you in on it. For you, I mean.
Dangerous? Oh, you should have told me. I had a right.
Right? An agent was right.
Anyway, Major, what do you want with me now? What's the deal?
Already have a deal with Dulane.
Don't tell me. Let me guess.
Handing you over to Moscow. We're getting someone back. Exchange. Usual flannel. I'll give you the details in the car.
You haven't got me yet.
Stop. I'll shoot. No. Oh. Blast you. Let go of me.
You can't do it.
Oh, I'd have shot her in her tracks, blast you. Come on. She's grabbed me car.
It won't start.
It's a joke. All this time, I won't miss.
No, don't shoot.
What the devil? Out of my way.
No.
Serve you right, you interfering idiot.
Don't shoot her.
All right, Miss Neville. Pull out the choke. Now get going. I'll pretend my pistol jammed.
So long, Major.
See you at London Airport, crack of dawn.
I'll be there.
You take off for Tokyo.
I know. By the way, whose side am I on this time? Yours or the Nip?
Why worry so long as you're working? London Airport. Don't forget. Now get weaving. Crack of dawn. Tokyo flight.
She got away?
My pistol jammed. Blast it.
Hello?
Mother?
Yes, darling. Are you on your way home?
I rang to say we're just leaving.
Who's with you?
The Major. I'm giving him a lift. Someone borrowed his car.
Oh, everything all right, dear?
Yes.
Oh, darling.
Yes, Mother?
Do you know anything about these persons from Tokyo?
From where?
Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah, I know where it is, Mother.
2 men called. They want you to open a salon in Tokyo.
A hairdresser in Tokyo?
You're not going to, of course.
Of course not, darling. 2 men, you say?
Very little men they were.
Oh.
But very charming. Very complimentary about you, but... can you hear?
What, you mean they're there? I thought you said they're gone.
No. I've got the radio on. Can't you hear?
Yeah.
Hello.
I can hear.
It's that tune you like. Reminds you.
Yes, Mother.
In episode 8 of The House of Unspeakable Secrets, Hilaire was played by Leslie Phillips,